Hello everyone and welcome to the Community Spotlight. We just finished up No Category Left Behind with Nuclear Reaction, where we had some Kingdom Hearts category extensions. If you missed that, you can catch that on our YouTube tomorrow over youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick, along with all of the other VODs of our past shows. If you're watching on YouTube, you can check us out live, twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick, most nights of the week starting at 7 p.m. Eastern and most weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can also see our full schedule over at GamesDoneQuick.com/Hotfix. GDQ 2022 will be starting January 9th. If you were interested in information on that or any of the dates associated with it, you can go to GamesDoneQuick.com. You can see all the detailed information there. And of course, if you tune in tomorrow, we're going to have Game Masters with Link to the Past Randomizer, followed by Time Capsule with Tomb Raider 3 and Banjo-Kazooie. So stay tuned. We got a lot of good stuff coming for you this week on Hotfix. Tonight, though, we've got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze all stages with Void. How you doing tonight?
Yo, what's going on, gamers? Doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well. Had some fun with Kingdom Hearts, ready to chill with some Tropical Freeze, if you don't mind the pun. And
I see what you did there. But yeah, that Kingdom Hearts run was really entertaining. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and we're joined by Newbie here, who's going to help us on commentary. How you doing tonight, Newbie?
I'm doing good. How's everyone else doing?
We're doing pretty good.
Great.
We're doing all stages. Well, this is not the 100% category of this game, because the 100% category of this game is super long. So what are the requirements for this? Just to get that out of the way, since I'm sure that will be a common question.
Yeah, exactly. So it's funny you're bringing this up, because this category is essentially 100%. It's just got renamed to all stages for clarification, because we would do, 100% runs in the past, and people will be like, why aren't you collecting the puzzle pieces? Don't the puzzle pieces count towards 100%? No, they do not. In fact, the only requirement for getting 100% in this game is unlocking hard mode, and you unlock hard mode by completing World 7, and you have access to World 7 by completing all the temple levels, plus beating the final boss, and you get access to the temple levels by collecting all the Kong letters in all of the levels throughout the run. So the only collectible that we're getting this run is the Kong letters. Like, no bonuses, no puzzle pieces, no nonsense. We're getting straight to the point, and yeah, this run is pretty fresh, to say the least.
Yeah.
Also
Sounds
really
fun.
difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, want to give us a countdown?
Yep. So first things first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, start my file, and I'm gonna roll into 1-1. But that's just to improve the loads of your first 1-1 attempt. Like you do this essentially every fresh file. Like at the start of every run, you do this, and then I want to exit out of 1-1, and then I can actually attempt the real speedrun.
Yeah, it gives us a consistent 12-second load. Otherwise, it's kind of all over the place whenever you start a world.
Yeah. Alright, so in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, it's a great category.
Yep.
It's tons of fun. You get to do all the hardest stuff, like the K levels.
Yeah. You get
And
to die a lot. Well, hopefully I won't die too much this run.
No, I don't think you're gonna die at all. I would never imagine Void be dying.
I know, right?
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this run is played primarily with Funky, in Funky mode, because he has all the powers, basically, of all the different characters. So
Funky rolls the deepest out of all the Kongs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's
You
something,
get,
that's something I actually didn't precise when I started my file, but yeah, this one is played in Funky mode. On the Switch version, you have the exclusive Funky mode, which is not a thing on the Wii U.
Yeah, on the Wii you just get you get access to the 3 other Kongs. You get Dixie, Diddy, and Cranky, and Funky gives you the max height of Dixie and Cranky, and Funky gives you all the distance that any of the fluttering or hovering would give you to horizontally, except Funky just does it all faster. You just jump again. So the double jump is just
the double jump makes this run really sick.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely one of the more fun ways to play this game.
Also, something worth pointing out, despite the fact that I'm using Funky right now, this run is not limited to just using Funky Kong, but more on that later.
Makes some interesting routing, which is nice.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, anything to help improve this category. So long and tedious.
Yeah.
And difficult.
And difficult. Most important, difficult.
Most important, it is quite difficult. It's,
yeah,
it's very demanding because it's a platformer that you just go level to level pretty quick. It just becomes really grindy. So, and you have to be top of your game the whole run, which only really Void can do. So,
someone in chat's asking if there's any downsides to Funky.
Actually, no. I can think of one, like very finicky mechanic that Funky does. So like there's this thing with the double jump with Funky that's called like being attached, quote unquote, to enemies and things that you want to bounce on, and depending on like where you want to put your double jump, it can like really screw things up, but like that can be routed around essentially. So as long as my movement is consistent, like being attached to enemies is not gonna matter. That's
it's
pretty
like,
much the only downside that I can think about.
Yeah, like inputting the double jump is the same button as bouncing on an enemy, which is the same true for most video games, I guess, platformers anyway. Except sometimes, yeah, you're in that weird state where the game doesn't know what you actually want to do, so it just kind of floats you around. Yeah. That's pretty much it, though. Yeah, Funky's essentially the optimal Kong most of the time.
Funky's goated.
Yeah. So Void's getting a secret exit here.
Yep, this is actually a Super Mario World.
Yeah.
Yeah, in regular mode, you would need Dixie, because Dixie is the only Kong that can swim against current. You can technically do it with Diddy, but it's, like, very ridiculous, and for such a long distance, like, it's not worth your time. But yeah, Funky can swim against current because he's just that good.
Actually, the other downside of Funky is underwater. Technically, Diddy is faster underwater.
True.
So with Funky, you can just do a spin.
But Funky is more flexible.
Right. So we wouldn't want to use Funky necessarily for all these underwater sections or anything, or Diddy for any of these underwater sections, really, because it's kind of inefficient to switch over to Diddy. But more on that later.
Yep, exactly.
We'll see some exciting stuff.
Yeah. So this level is actually the first level that you play in this run that is not in the any % run.
I love this level. This level's great.
This level is pretty dang cool.
It's really fun. Another nice thing about this category is, like, Kong letters are the only collectible you have to get, and it just so happens they kind of designed it in such a way where, like this K, for example, a lot of them are sort of on the way. So as long as you're doing the correct movements and correct strats, you're going to be able to grab them almost at optimal speed, which is pretty cool. I do like that about this run.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the first or second stage where you had to punch the thing to make the G come around, but that was like the only really delay you had to do.
Exactly, yeah. So compared to an optimal 80%, that only loses a couple seconds, which is actually pretty nice. And it's part of what makes this category not way longer than the other one, than 80%.
Sure.
It definitely feels way longer, but it's not actually.
It feels longer, but yeah.
Yeah, it's less than an hour longer, but it definitely feels like 4 hours longer.
Yeah, it's because it's so hard. Like some of the levels later on, I mean, like not even later on. Like the first temple level that we're gonna have to do in World 1 is like probably like either the hardest temple level or like the second hardest temple level. So
yeah, Would you say it's your hardest one, Void?
Probably.
1K? Yeah.
The one that causes the most reset. It's that one. Like 1K and 2K are the hardest, and the other ones are like not as bad, but can definitely be pretty brutal in case like your movement goes awry. Gamers in the chat room? I hope so.
One.
So obviously Funky has got some style. Would you say he is the most stylish of the Kongs, though?
It depends on whether you classify Jorts as stylish, I guess. His bandana is fresh.
Yeah. He's got the full width sunglasses too.
Yeah, the sunglasses. I wasn't even like considering the sunglasses when I was like giving my reasoning. So thanks for pointing that out.
You gotta have the sunglasses. Oh, I love that strat for the end there.
Yeah, it's great. If you pound once, it like delays the pattern of those flies like just enough so that you can clear through that section very efficiently.
And grab that letter, yeah.
Yep. This G, like, you have to slow down a little bit, but you have to wait for this vine regardless.
Yeah. Another secret exit here.
Yep. I'm gonna pound this thing.
Oh,
For
nice.
the Easter egg. Yep.
Thank you.
I had to.
You got to. It's part of the run.
It's part of the showcase. Not necessarily part of the run, but
That's true.
the swag of this run has like increased by tenfold now. Just from that.
Yeah, if there's one thing about having Void on the show is you're never lacking on style in the run.
Happy to always deliver. Speaking of style, like, this level is one of my favorites, and it's a damn shame that it's not in the 80% run. Silhouette levels are really awesome in this game, and there's only one in the 80% run. This run will be playing 2 extra silhouette levels. Also, this song is a banger.
Yep, also a great song. Not in the 80% run. Nice little hidden O up there, up top. And I always loved the way the developers kind of understood that, like, you'd want to go fast, you'd want to maybe bounce on stuff and chain bounces together, so you can really see a lot of the level design designed around that, which I always find really cool too, and it makes it way more fun. They'll line up enemies and stuff to make it nicely platformable.
Yeah, like that bounce at the end that I did on the bush guy to get into the barrel. Like, that's not intended. You're supposed to, I think, pull a plug and it like raises a vine from the ground. But yeah, you can just skip that entirely. Whoops, I was mashing for no reason there. Okay.
Yeah, I think that plays a little bit into like what people talk about when like a platformer feels good. And it's hard to quantify sometimes, but just like when all the cycles line up and the enemies are placed just right, and it just feels nice to play, you know?
Yeah,
right.
For sure. And this game has a lot of that, actually.
Yeah, if you're going at full speed, things line up. It's quite nice. A lot.
Yeah. Okay, so this level... Whenever I play this level on my stream, I like to ask the chat to post some K-Konas, so if you guys could do that for me, that would really be great, thank you. But this is our first of many auto-scrollers this run. More on that later.
Oh boy. I almost forgot.
Yep.
Yeah, there isn't much tech in the auto-scrollers. You want to jump up and down hills mostly. That's kind of it. You'll get a couple frames each hop there. So you see Void just trying to hop up. This one you get a bit of a jump. Pushes the camera forward. It's cool.
Alright. Difficult end grab here. Ooh, got it. Yes.
Oh man, that's tough.
Grabbing that end has caused many resets.
Can you not just roll off the thing and grab it?
Nah.
Okay.
I wish, though.
Okay.
I'm sure maybe you can, but that's not how I've done it. So.
That's fair, that's fair. This is way better anyway. This is way cooler.
Yeah.
Chat is giving you many K-Konas.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone.
Alright, so if everything lined up, Void got every Kong letter in World 1.
Yep.
And we'll know in a second.
Yeah, we'll know in a second. So yeah, you need all the Kong letters in any given world to unlock the temple level of that world. And yeah, temple levels, like we mentioned earlier, are really difficult, this one being near the top of the list.
Yep, they all have no checkpoints, so...
Ooh.
And they're tough, so...
And they're tough, yeah. I'll be, like, very happy if I don't die here. I'm gonna go for, like, the hardest stuff, obviously, because...
Yeah, there's some really cool strats, though, we'll
yeah.
see. Turns out these vines and some of the other things give you extra momentum in this level, so enjoy this one. I think Void's got this.
I believe.
Let's go. Yo.
Ooh, okay.
Yep, that's like the optimal.
Oh, that looks really good.
Nice, okay. I was like,
That was
really?
awesome.
Ooh, okay.
We're good.
Okay, safe. So it's funny because, like, you congratulated me on, like, getting the momentum boost strat, and then, like, I was like, but I'm still worried about, like, not messing up the shaft.
The shaft I don't even do it. I find it too hard.
Yeah, that strat is so scary.
But the shaft doesn't look as cool as boosting through the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there was some slop here, but I did it deathless, so...
That's incredible.
Big day.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. That's very relieving.
I just love the momentum, because as you keep it, as long as you don't touch the ground, you keep it. So if you bounce on, like, enemies or other spiked objects that you can bounce on, you can just carry it and double jump and carry it even farther.
Yep.
Which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that is a mechanic with, like, other Kongs. I think it's used, for the most part, with Cranky, but because Funky has a double jump, you can make a lot more use of that tech, and it's going to be used later in that run for sure. So here for this boss fight, I'm swapping to Donkey because I want to have Cranky with me for Pompey. Pompey has a really messed up hitbox, and you use Cranky's Pogo to exploit that.
Yeah, usually you have to wait for Pompey to kind of roll down onto this little slope, and then you bop on him when he's down below, but these setups and Cranky's extended hitbox Pogo as well allow us to bop him way higher than normal. Nice setup. Get the fish off screen quick.
Surprised I didn't get that one.
Yeah. Oh well. It's
as
not
long as I don't
slow.
lose Cranky this fight, like, it doesn't really matter what happens, to be honest.
Since every hit we can speed up, yeah. Yeah, and the timing on that one's more awkward, because you have to kind of watch a visual cue, and it can be really weird.
So here you count 8 penguins. Want to take damage on the last one. You boost through hit Pompey's hitbox and get a hit on him faster.
There, nice hit. I do like this fight with Cranky. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's much improved over the Wii U, where you just had to wait for him to come down every time.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Yeah. Okay.
not having the best, you know, Pompey fight, but hey, I got 1k death less, so give me a break.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Getting that hit right there specifically is the only one that matters, so whatever.
Nice.
Got him.
You were just showing the contrast, you know, because it's a showcase. You got to show us some of the quick hits and what it looks like when you don't get the quick hit, right? You know?
Exactly, yeah.
You're just making the experience better for the viewers. It's appreciated.
Need to show everyone why this guy can cause resets too. It's like, there's nothing more painful than, like, oh, you nail 1k, but then you beef the boss fight, and it's like, my hard work all gone in flames.
Yep. World 2.
World 2. Would you say
Back
that
to
World
Funky.
2 is the most aesthetically pleasing world?
Well, I don't know. There's a nice silhouette level in World 4. I know some people who do think, some people in the community, speaking of community showcase,
Yeah.
who think
That's
World 2
the
is the
DKC
nicest.
Tropical Freeze community. Which includes me, Newbie, and a bunch of other people who don't run the game anymore.
Like most of us.
Yeah, true.
It slowed down a lot, but it was pretty active for a while. And it's a bunch
Yeah,
of...
remember when we had weeklies going?
man, the weeklies.
Just the weeklies.
Never forget them. Bread roll? Nope. Okay.
Nah.
The strat you invented, I guess we're just not doing that. Okay.
I opted otherwise. For whatever
Okay.
reason.
That's fair.
Oh.
Ooh, okay, good, good.
Safe,
Didn't
safe,
fall.
safe.
Very nice, very nice. This is like the smallest platform in the game, so that's good.
Yeah. I think here, if you like just mash, you skip the G, so you want to like delay a split second. Make sure you grab that Kong letter.
Yeah, the weekly used to have like 7, 8 people, like every week. It was a lot of people in a Discord call.
It's pretty great.
It was fun though. There was a lot of yelling and
How much of the yelling was just Spike being Spike, though?
When
Yeah.
Spike was there,
It was-
close to like 95%.
and like getting Spike to the weekly to remember it was pretty tough too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
It was like an event to try and get Spike into the weekly.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I have a meeting. All right. Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, it's funny you're
So this is
mentioning
the-
that. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
This is the first level in the run that has Rambi the rhinoceros, and well, if you've watched my stream, then you know that me and Rambi don't really have the best relationship. That's the tweet.
Yeah. That's all you gotta know.
Yep.
I thought there was
Rambi's
gonna be more to
alright
the story.
As long as you know the strats don't mess up.
Yeah.
So the way you feel about Randy depends on an individual run basis.
Yes. But he's got that bias. At this point, like, he's got that bias against him. That's the problem. It's like, oh god, like, here comes a Rambi level. I sure hope Rambi is not gonna screw everything up.
He just feels like you're doing all the normal stuff, but slower and more input delay.
In this game, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that's all he is.
Yeah.
Like, why do I do this? Nice G strat, bouncing on
Thank
the
you,
rat.
thank you.
All right, Rambi's gone. He disappears. Good.
Yep. Good.
I like how we immediately got Heck Rambies in chat when you mentioned that.
Yep.
There, yep.
Thank you for the heck Rambies, gamers. Alright, so this level, I guess, is where we should talk about global cycles, but I think you probably know a little bit more about global cycles than I do, UB. I just know how to play this level fast.
So most levels don't operate on a global cycle. They just operate on a camera cycle. But some of them go to, like this one goes to the music. So you'll hear the horns in the background and stuff. And a few objects in this level are on a cycle based on that. So if you get to somewhere faster than another place, or faster than usual, the horn will be like on a different cycle, essentially. So if you go at max speed through the whole level, you should be fine to catch every cycle. Like that horn just pushes them up. There's one here where you're rolling through 3 and grabbing the Kong at the top, which worked out really well. And some enemies come later on. So if you like slow down or hit some spikes or something, or an enemy, all the cycles are different. So you have to kind of adjust for that.
Yeah,
But Void did a great job.
Yep, that was really good. That end
was
grab actually like worries me a lot. I think I just recently figured it out, but like back when I was actively running this category, like it caused a lot of deaths.
Right. In any percent,
and-
you can just roll through that.
Yeah, in
but
any
to get
percent,
the
you just
end, you have to
go.
do a jump.
Yep, exactly.
And it kind of messes up the way the horns are pushing you through. So you could just grab it and fall, which happens a fair bit if you don't know exactly what you're doing. GG, that was good.
Thank you. Very nice level.
Yeah, I do like that level too. I like World 2. Okay.
Quote
World 2 looks
gamer
good.
NKB. This level is a masterpiece when done properly. I remember him saying that in my chat at some point for whatever reason, but he's right. He's absolutely right.
Yep.
Just another auto. Oh no! I missed the barrel. No! Oh, first death, dude. This is
It's
so
over.
sad.
It's over.
It's over.
Okay, jump this
no,
side.
I can't believe I missed it again.
This is an embarrassment
Oh my
to the
god,
community.
Void.
Dude, this is a meltdown. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, it's over.
Oh my god, Void. What are you doing?
Yeah. So what am I actually doing? I'm dying a lot, but it's actually intended. So because I'm playing as funky mode, there is a thing in funky mode where if you die enough times around the same area, the game will be like, good effort, hang in there, and then you'll be allowed to skip the level.
It's great.
Yep, it's pretty good.
Funky mode.
Yeah, so for this level, it saves about 45 seconds. But I hear you guys say, but Void, what about the Kong letters? Where, here's the beauty of it. So this level has 2 exits. So you death warp, like I'm doing right now, for the first exit. The regular exit that you do. Yeah, there it is. There's the effort. There's the screen. Good effort.
Good effort. Good effort.
Yep. And now you just exit the level. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, this level has 2 exits. The regular one is unlocked by doing this Death Warp madness, and now I can just re-enter the level and get the Kong letters and access the secret exit. So we are not skipping any of this auto-scrolling content. No worries, gamers.
Oh yeah, don't you worry. You get to see this whole level.
Yeah. See, there you go. I jumped into the barrel.
Finally.
What a gamer.
Yeah. It
You
only
did
took
it.
9 attempts.
There is a category also for any percent that utilizes this death warping a lot more. It's not very popular because you get to skip a bunch of levels and it's kind of annoying to just die a bunch. But technically it's the fastest way to beat the game.
Yeah.
But we use it a bit in Hundo because doing this twice is just... Okay.
It's faster. That's why
It
we
is
use
faster.
Yeah, it's actually the
Yeah.
only spot in this category where you use this deck. So it's not like overbearing like in 80%. Like I think in 80% you use it on like 5 levels, 5 or 6. I think you would know better.
Yeah, it's
than me.
yeah, you use it on 8 levels. And it's interesting sometimes. But then it's not a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
sometimes. Like the most interesting thing you can do with that tech is get to the first checkpoint and die instead of dying
Right.
right off
Because there's a
bat.
pit after the first checkpoint, so dying is much quicker 8 times there than it would be at the start of the level.
Yup.
So, and then that's it. That's it for Void dying. You're literally not going to die the rest of the run now.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, don't worry. Good. Machine, I forgot. So yeah, here he's just going to be grabbing the letters and taking only the secret exit, so that he's got both exits unlocked after this.
So it's one of those situations where you have to get both exits anyway, so...
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Some levels there will be 2 exits, but you only really need one of the exits.
More on that later.
More on that later. Yeah, it ends up working out because of the way the overworld is laid out.
Exactly. There are a few levels we do multiple times.
More on that later.
More on that later. Only the best ones, though, of course.
Yeah. Sure, let's go with that.
Void sounded like a newscaster over here with all the more on that later.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just hyping the run for later.
Oh, there's so much. Oh, you do the bottom first. Is that faster?
I don't know.
I don't either. I just do the top and then I go back down. I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. I've always done bottom first, but maybe top is fast. I legit have no idea.
Yeah, it probably doesn't matter. So
Yeah. If it does, then it's probably like very insignificant.
I also really
Chad,
like this level for a barrel level. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Chad, what is your favorite kind of cheese? But yeah.
More on that later.
But this level is actually pretty chill.
Yeah, I'd say it looks a lot harder than it is.
Yeah. When I was first learning this category, I thought this level was just like confusing, more than difficult, you know?
Yeah, things like platforms appearing later and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the camera's pulled in pretty tight in a lot of places, so you can't see quite far enough ahead. It's like a SNES donkey. Or I don't know where I'm going in those games.
It's running a SNES donkey game. I've never done that before. Alright, nice G grab. If you miss grabbing that G,
Yeah.
It's just sadness at that point, right?
As
Yeah,
the
you
kids
died, you
say,
missed.
sorry, try again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you're not at full health, you can actually die on the owls on the way up. But if like you're at full health, then you gotta take that L, bro.
You can't even shoot yourself out of the barrel. You actually have to finish the
exactly.
level and come back. It's awful.
It's pretty tragic.
Yeah. You actually have. I think you have to
that's
try.
about, like, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say you have to try and damage yourself on the owls with 5 hearts.
Yep.
Yeah. We got some cheddar. We got some Romano. Romano's good.
Parmesan?
Yeah.
Monterey Jack?
Jarlsberg Swiss is very good.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah. Yep, I see that. And someone just likes cheese. Heck yeah.
Yo, same.
I mean, most cheese is great.
Yeah.
For any cheese
I love
appreciators out there in chat, if you've ever had the opportunity to have fresh mozzarella, not the stuff bought in the store, like a ball of fresh mozzarella, it is very good.
I did make
Completely
homemade
different.
mozzarella a couple years ago, last year. And yeah, it's warm. It's just amazing.
It's very different from what you would expect it to be, but it's very tasty.
We call this level tropical cheese as well.
I have never called
For
this
no
level
reason.
tropical cheese.
I have, so
Okay, yeah.
it
There you
is
go.
called that.
Yeah.
I'm on board with this
The official lore
name.
is that this level is called tropical cheese, whether I like it or not.
Right.
But I do like it, so I'm not against it.
Good.
Good.
That was an ominous good there, newbie.
Yeah.
Like you were gonna have to do
okay.
something if he disagreed with
I
you.
have to. Yeah,
Nothing bad was
quit
gonna
the call.
happen if I said I didn't like it, right? Right?
Right. There are a few other rhymes with freeze in this run. Not to worry. Nice cheese.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was that the first Rocket Barrel level?
Yes, you're right, sir.
Yeah. There's absolutely no way to save time on those.
Yeah.
You just have to not die.
My least favorite gimmick that they brought back from DKC Returns.
Yeah, me too.
It is what it is.
Yep. They're not too bad. They're not like
Nah, yeah.
besides maybe the last one.
It's one of those things where, like, in a really big platformer like this, you expect there's going to be a couple auto-scroller type levels like that. You just hope there's not too many.
Yeah.
This level's a great example of why Funky is so good, since we're skipping every vine and everything else that we would possibly want to grab.
Yeah.
You just double jump through everything, which is pretty cool. It shows kind of the power of Funky.
That's a problem.
Oh, the checkpoint automatically there too.
Yeah.
So Void missed that O. Now the other letters will stay when he finishes
Yeah.
the level.
I think I still have to beat the level, though, right?
Um,
Like grab the O and then.
well, because you hit a checkpoint, You do. There's no other.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing.
Unless you exit level.
Well,
I mean, it's finished now.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure like I have to complete the level again.
You do have to complete it again. You have to get the O.
Yeah. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I think I jumped slightly too early, so like I didn't have like,
right, so you didn't reach it.
high. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. As far as like, you know, replaying levels, like this is not like the longest level to replay, so that's not like,
for sure.
The world.
This one's very quick, yeah. Which is nice. The game's also
live. No.
What the heck, Void?
I was just replying to someone's question in chat.
Someone's live chat, yeah.
So the traditional sarcastic response in Hotfix is the run is live, but chat is pre-recorded.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
So you're saying that this question was pre-recorded?
Yes.
Oh,
Nice O grab.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll grab the G again for the fans.
Yo, nice. Did you skip the end?
No.
Oh, so you got it all.
Yeah.
Alright.
The end is kind of on the way anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. So many of them are on the way. The G.
The G. Okay.
Wing ding.
Level has cool music.
Yeah, this is like an honorary auto scroller, I'd say.
Yeah.
You can't really go any faster on the vines up here. But it's probably easier to die than most auto scrollers because you could just fall or not grab a vine or something.
Yeah. Make sure to always hold your trigger button.
Mm-hmm. I know Michael Goldfish plays with grab on Y and the triggers roll.
Interesting.
That's his control scheme.
Really?
So whenever we're doing our races, you just hear like click, 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 click. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's like I'm rolling. Okay.
It's like the Mega Man scheme, right? Because a lot of Mega Man runners like to put dash on like shoulder buttons.
Right, right. It's nice that they give you the option.
Yeah. Imagine though not rolling with Y. It's like
I know,
it's so,
right?
It's not something I can comprehend. Like I've been running DKC games for like 8 years.
Right. I don't run the old ones, but I grew up playing them, so I just roll on Y. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
this is how you play the game.
That is how
Or
you play the
run
game.
in Mario with Y or whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So kind of interesting scheme. All right, nice.
Okay, so now we're on to second temple level of the run. Another doozy.
Yeah, this one's
When I
Go
played
ahead.
this game casually, this one was as close to Nightmare Fuel as you can possibly imagine.
yeah, this is one of the coolest levels to watch, I think, in the run.
Yeah.
It's just really impressive.
Very satisfying.
And there are really challenging parts, especially near the end, so
Yep.
it'll be pretty cool when Void gets it, obviously.
Yeah, because I'm guaranteed to get it, obviously.
Yeah, and like casually, you can take this kind of as slow as you want, which is cool. And then if you want to go faster, you can just skip things. They kind of allow you to do all that, which I think is very interesting. Nice, good first section here.
I didn't jump.
Oh. Rolling a little too deep.
Yep.
That's okay.
So
It's so
I
cool.
was supposed to jump there. No worries though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I messed that up.
That's tough. You can't really save that either, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Sometimes you can save it.
When you clip through enemies instead of bouncing on them, it's like really awkward. Trying to save yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
So there, yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Little save there, which is great. Nicely done. Nice. There you go. Hit those enemies off screen, love it. Ooh.
Alright, good.
Nice, nice, nice. That section's super hard at the end there.
Yeah.
Because you have to specifically slow down, right, in a certain way.
You can actually do
Nice
that whole
quick.
section without slowing down, but it's like as long as I made it on the owl, I was pretty much safe. So that I think that's why, like, subconsciously I like started slowing down there.
Yeah, for sure. I always do.
All right, so that was first
Nice.
try, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
Perfect record on tempo levels.
Well,
Yeah, so far the K levels are great.
I mean,
Yep, yep.
why would you ask? Like, of course it was first try. What are you talking about?
All right, 2 boss. I love this boss.
Yeah.
This is actually like one of my favorite bosses in the game. For the way it's
Like,
designed.
yeah, so casually, like, this boss can be pretty slow, but with the magic of, you know, saving your eggs, you can actually skip a bunch of cycles and save a ton of time on this guy.
Yeah, you have to hit him with 3 eggs every phase. Just like any other Nintendo boss. 3 hits per phase.
3 hits per phase.
But we manipulate it, especially in the second phase here, to a way where we're spawning the 3 eggs fast before you're making the 3rd hit, so he continues to spawn the eggs. So you're able to kind of save that. So here, it would be normally pretty slow, but Wood's going to do a little delay on the throw.
Bounce on this guy.
Here's the second one.
Then wait
Now
for the 3rd one to spawn. Oh, okay. Oh,
You
no,
got
dang
it! Oh!
I thought for sure I grabbed the egg, but
I thought so
yeah.
too.
It looks like you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
That-
it definitely
It
looked
really
like
did look like you did. That
Yeah.
that timing is really tight, because you have to have the 3rd one spawn, plus pick
Yeah.
up the 2nd one that you bopped.
Yeah, the problem is that I bounced on the 3rd owl that spawned, so that really messed up my entire timing. Oh, come on! Okay, at
Oh.
least he spawned another one right away.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Yep, on to 3rd phase. Still a fast 2nd phase overall.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the worst mistake you can make on this fight, so like,
That's true.
this is fine. This is fine.
True.
Yeah.
This second one here. Yeah, go ahead.
If you don't one cycle this 3rd phase, then I think you lose like close to a minute. So
Yeah, it's pretty abysmal. The cycle's very long here. And Void's gonna grab an egg here and the second one and hold on to it for quite a while
yep,
to make this 3rd hit as fast as you can.
gonna hold on to it as if it were my child.
Right. Because the egg's actually gonna be the 3rd hit. You're gonna bop on his head for the 2nd hit.
Yep. And throw the egg, and this one is the one that I'm gonna save. This one is my new kid.
Yep. Cherish it.
What's this egg's name?
I don't know. How have you not thought of a name for this guy?
I'm gonna name my baby Sabin. Because I felt like making a Final Fantasy VI reference.
I can respect it. Yeah.
Also,
All right,
shout out
that's
to D.
what
Sabin. Okay, so this level is actually Lion King the level. I like this level.
Yeah.
There's another level based on global cycles. The good thing about this level, though, is that you have, like, a very large room for error up until a certain point in the level. So, like, from this point until, like, around halfway, like, I can make a bunch of mistakes and it's not even gonna matter.
Yeah, your cycles are really lenient here.
Yeah.
See? Well,
So,
are you gonna make the cycle?
I'm actually not sure if I can still make the cycle. We'll see.
I don't know either. Oh, no. Maybe not.
I think if I make it, it's gonna be, like, really close.
Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna involve a zebra in the back there, so you're gonna have to... We will see.
Let's make a prediction in the chat real quick. Am I gonna make the cycle? Is Void gonna make the cycle? Oh, there you go.
No, there goes the cycle.
Yep.
Oh,
zebra.
unfortunate.
That's about, what, 6.5 seconds or something like that?
Yeah, that's not too bad anyway.
It's not that bad, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because, like, talking about, you know, global cycles made me forget that I need to bounce on, like, that, like, rabbit kind of guy, right where the K was to get enough height. Because, like, you can't make that height with a grab jump. For whatever reason.
Yeah.
I also appreciate that chat will, without fail, at that one point in the song, all start typing "ay-ya-ya" in chat.
Yep.
Gotta do it.
That's what I do in my stream as well, so...
There's certain things that you rely on chat to do every time.
Exactly, yeah. I got the cool thing at the end of this level, at least, so it's not... Oh.
Yeah, that's a hard strat.
Yeah.
Nice. Early barrel. I don't know if that's what we call it.
Yeah, I don't know how it's called either.
It's what it is, essentially.
Yeah. It saves time, it's fast.
Yeah,
rolls
that's all you
deep.
gotta know.
Yep.
This level's also pretty chill, mostly.
Yeah. Nice, got the owl bounce.
Yep.
A little trickier than it looks. And if your movement is like not optimal leading up to that owl, like its position is gonna be offset. Like if the owl is a little higher than you think it is when you get to that section, like you're just gonna take damage instead of bouncing on it, and then you're gonna have to, you know, go around shamefully the long
Yeah.
way.
Yep. And if he's too low, you just jump right over him and then fall into the pit,
Yup.
which I've definitely done. This fruit is a one-hit kill, so don't let the baobab fruit chase you.
Yeah.
Everyone's died to it once. Have you ever died to this fruit?
Nope. I came close, but I've never died to this fruit.
That's why you're here. On the stage.
To die on that fruit?
No. Because you never have.
Actually test if the baobab kills you in one hit.
You don't know firsthand. You just
Yeah, exactly. I only know from hearsay.
Uh-huh.
What a flex.
You've never even seen it happen. Oh man, 3-3 used to be
Quite the
a whole
level,
big
right?
deal. Yeah.
So
These
I
tornadoes
was-
give you momentum.
Yeah, I wasn't running the game back then, but yeah, you would use Cranky to gain a ton of momentum from those dust balls.
It's my one like glitch discovery in this game.
Oh, really? I didn't know it was something you found.
I mean, there were only like 4 of us running the game when it came out. I was like, hey, I jumped into the tornado backwards and I flew the other way. Anyone want to work on this? And then they all did. And it's really cool. You can basically get through the entire level with cranky pogo bounces. All the way up to this barrel here coming up.
Yep.
And it saves like 15 seconds or something. And you theoretically could switch to cranky right before this level and do it, but you have to get it optimal or you're not saving time. Because a switch takes like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
To switch characters in the main menu and then switch back after the level. So you'd have to get it optimally or else it's not worth it. And it's tough. So.
Also, isn't there like variants on like the speeds that you get from that trick?
Yeah, it seems like it almost seems like RNG. So if you don't get it perfect, you're getting a slow speed, and that obviously doesn't save as much time, and it makes your setups harder because you're not flying farther, so you have to change what you're bouncing on. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
The IL is really cool. If anyone has the game, you can watch the in-game leaderboards on the time attacks. And watching like the record is really cool because you'd see that super cool strat.
Yeah. Who has that record now?
I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. Somewhere between DKS and Christo and maybe a couple of the other IL runners.
Yeah. I don't really know any like dedicated IL grinders in this game. Like I know the runners like DKS and Christo, but
Christo used to be an IL runner, like dedicated IL. And then he's like, I want to try running the game. And he got
then he got sick times, yep.
Then he got sick times, and he worked with DKS to find kind of the best way to implement all the IL strats. Mm-hmm. And then he just executed the run. And it's incredible.
Is this like other games where some runners they've got the 1 or 2 levels they like to do the ILs on just because that level's their baby?
Oh yeah, there are definitely some runners who do that. Yep. I relate
to that because there are levels in DKC 2 where I'm like, I love these levels the most. All the other levels, I don't care about my IL times in them, but like these like 2 or 3 levels specifically, like I really want sick IL times and like, yeah.
Somebody in chat's asking about ILs because we didn't explain what that is. So that's just individual level. It's when you speedrun just one level over and over again, trying to push that level to extremes of like really optimization that a lot of people wouldn't go for in a full run because you're doing risky strats and other things that would be kind of scary to do in a full run.
Yeah. And the cool thing about this game is that this game has a time attack mode, so like IL grinding is like really easy to do, and it's, you know, tracked by the game itself. Like you don't have to go back and time your IL to the frame using some convoluted method.
It's always really nice when a game has a super accurate IL mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, I was gonna say, we made it to 3-5, Twilight Terror. Hope you guys like this level, because this is an auto-scroller that we're gonna have to do not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There are 3 exits in this level. We have to hit them all. No dying 8 times here.
Yeah.
Nope. If you jump in the water, you just bounce right out. So, yeah.
Sounds like a good level for me to bust out the what's your favorite song in this game?
Oh, there you go.
My favorite song in this game is Homecoming Hijinks. You're gonna hear it the first time in 6.1, but it's also played in 6.6 and 6.8. What about you, gamer newbie?
My favorite track is I think it's 5.4, but like the extended version past where you'd hear in the 80%, it gets so good and you don't even hear it in 80%. Unless you really screw up, which is fine.
Which level is 5.4?
It's like
Panicky Paddles?
Panicky Paddles, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The theme gets so good after that. Yeah,
Do you
first
have a
exit.
favorite song, Rail?
I have not actually played this game casually.
Oh no! Well, you got to do that at some
Yeah.
point. This game's great.
Yeah. And Miss Abyss is really good.
Yeah.
It seems like
you know,
an overall kind of bop
facts.
so far. You know, just all the songs seem pretty good.
Yeah. That's something I really like about this game is that like a lot of the levels have their own song, which makes them very unique. It adds to the uniqueness of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Void's doing the smart thing here and splitting up that auto-scroller.
Yeah.
So you unlock one exit, play that level, then you'll have to go back and do it again. But at least you get a level in between each one, so...
Save your sanity a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
We're good, just pull a vine. There we go.
Yep. Alright, there we go. Safe.
So I think it was SGDQ like 2016 or something. We had all come back, whatever the hotel was. We come back from dinner, and there was a piano on one of the floors.
Yeah.
And NK, who's also a runner of this game, sat down at the piano and played a Miss Abyss perfectly. And we were in shock.
Wow.
I was like, you play piano? And then I was like, you play this as well? It was a great moment.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but around that time, somebody just started bringing a piano to the events, like every time.
Yeah,
People would do
great
just
idea.
jam sessions out in the hallway. Like sometimes, there were points where somebody had like a guitar playing with the piano, like multiple instruments going at the same time. It was just, you know, a nice place to sit and chill whenever that was going on.
Yeah.
And remember when GDQs were in person?
Oh my god.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Still hoping for SGDQ 2022.
Yeah, I miss it.
I sold all my magic cards to go to GDQs. And it
Wait,
was
did
all
you
worth
actually?
it. I sold my modern deck, yeah.
Ah, okay. What
So
was your
worth
modern
it.
deck?
It was like Tarmogoyfs and fetch lands.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good that you sold your Tarmogoyfs before the price crashed.
exactly.
Now that-
I don't
now-
regret
now
it
that
at all.
card Sucks. It's tragic.
Yeah, I stopped collecting. So we used to do drafts at GDQs, and I would do the classic, like, just approach a friend, hey, if you pay my entry, you can keep my cards strat. Because, like, I like playing limited, but I don't collect the cards anymore.
Yeah.
Real, that's like me right now. It's great. I
Yeah.
just play limited and give everything away.
That's the same with me. Like when I have a draft group that we meet like maybe like once every like month or a couple of months, and like every single time we draft, I'm like I don't care. You can keep the cards. Like I want to pay.
Yeah. And if you've got a friend who's there who knows you, there's usually somebody will be down for it.
Yeah.
Like, if it's a rando, they might be a little hesitant, like, thinking you're just going to walk away with the cards.
Yeah.
So I just passed you like foil fetch. Hopefully you're okay with that. This uncommon is so good in the deck though.
Yeah.
Sounds like we all got a draft at some point.
Shoutouts to my buddy Pascal who opened the foil Tarmogoyf at a GP.
Ooh.
It, of course, and there was like that ended up being like major drama. Like some of the other pro players were like, I can't believe he money draft in top 8 of a Grand Prix. Unbelievable.
That's really funny.
How dare you pick a card that is worth like, you know, a third of what the winner is gonna make.
Yeah. It's always funny when that happens. It's just like...
Yeah.
But it's sick.
Yeah. How dare you not take this burst lightning that works really well in your deck?
And conveniently, it always seems to be the people in the next seat down who cause the really big fuss about it. You know, funny how that happens.
Yeah.
I wanted that.
I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
that Goyf.
Yeah, exactly. World 3. This is always fun. This little outing here with these levels.
Yeah, this level is like kind of boring. I'm not a really big fan of this level. It's like
Yeah,
not
it's kind of
very,
just your.
It's not engaging. It's like kind of short. You just like fire out of barrels. Like you watched a bunch of pretty cutscenes, like this one.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's trying to show off all these like cool camera angles they wanted to get in the promo material, you know, for the game. Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice
classic,
in a long run to have a point where you can turn your brain off, but then like sometimes there's the level where you could almost turn your brain off, but you got to focus, and then it's just annoying. Is that kind of what like this level is, or is it?
Yeah, I'd say so. And you have to go back to this auto-scroller every time, so it's kind of just a slog.
Yeah. So
okay,
maybe
this is the best
actually
one.
to play the auto-scroller 3 times in a row.
I would do that in runs when I did this category.
And then you have like, a 7 or 8 minute stretch where you can just, talk to chat.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough, though. I don't know.
Yeah. On this run through, though, I can just hold B as soon as I'm past this stone arch.
Yeah, hold
arch,
A,
arch,
hold
arch?
A.
How do you even say that word? Arch? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, archway, arch.
Yeah, arch.
Hold A, hold A. Yeah, the good thing about this one is you don't have to do half the level now.
Yeah.
At least. I thought this was 100%. You're missing all those coins, you're missing all those bananas.
Yeah. Well, boy, what about the puzzle pieces?
You always get the puzzle piece question. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
We're just naming this category all stages.
That's like a good reason for the name of the category to be what it is now.
Yeah.
It's like just for the streamers. It's pretty funny though. If streaming wasn't a thing, that would never be a thing.
Because this game gives you a percentage, right? So like,
this game does give you a percentage. Yep.
you're just doing the only things required to get the 100% on what the game considers it, right?
Yep.
Right. Only completing levels increases your percentage counter.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think there is a category out there that like actually requires you to get all the puzzle pieces. It's like quote unquote true hundo, but how many people run that category? Like 2?
I saw that when I was looking at this, and it's like, it is not a lot of runners. It's like all puzzle pieces, I think it is. And I only saw runs for it on original mode, not under funky mode. And it was like 2 runners, I want to say.
I remember Michael Goldfish routing the whole thing out and doing like 1 run. He's like, I'm never doing that again. There's some issues, like you have to go into bonus rooms, which are fine, except they reuse like the same 5 bonus rooms.
Yeah.
So you have to repeat a lot of them.
Yeah, the bonuses are a pretty big letdown in this game, unfortunately. Like, as sick as this game is, like, I wish that the bonuses were as intricate and involved as the SNES DKCs.
Mm-hmm, absolutely, yeah. Because they're all different in the originals, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
I definitely feel that, though, with, like, taking on a run that's kind of long as a routing challenge, and then having no interest in running it. I've done that before.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of where that ended up, I think, that category. And
then
there's
you route it for the sake of routing something, and once you're done routing it, then like you do 1 run as proof of concept, and then you're like, all right, I'm good.
I have definitely done that.
Yep.
I did that with a 12-hour RPG once, and oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's something. Okay, 3K.
Yeah, this level is all something. A little less difficult than 1K and 2K, but still vicious in some places.
Yeah, this one's pretty cycle-based as well. I think it's global cycles, too.
It is global cycle, yeah.
Yeah. Again, Funky's pretty king here, so...
Yep.
So I should ask, when you talk about global cycles in this game, are you talking about the cycles start when the level starts?
Correct.
As opposed to like a Nintendo global cycle that starts when you start the console, you know?
No, it's not like a Nintendo Global.
Okay.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's when the level starts.
Okay.
Right. I like that though. That Nintendo Global. It's a good term. So true.
Some of the old school Nintendo games are just like that, you know?
They are.
Yeah.
You see a runner who's got their splits that is like got negative 14.35 seconds because they turn on their console and then they hit the start button when that hits 0, you know?
Right,
Yep.
exactly. Nice. I love getting on the edge of that one there. It's level 6 still.
Very nice.
That was great. That was really good. Nice. You're 3 for 3. Deathless K levels.
Yep, that's pretty much perfect for the strats that I do.
That is perfect, yeah.
So looking at the timer, I think we weren't sure if we were going to take a break after this world or the next one. I'd say let's do it after this world.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're at the boss now.
I guess I'll let you know when to pause the timer.
Yeah, just let me know. And while we're loading, just to explain, on Hotfix for longer runs, we like to take wellness breaks, just encourage healthy behavior, give people a chance to stand up, refill water, use the restroom if they need to. Especially since this is a showcase. Don't have to be super strict about our timing rules.
Oh yeah, Funky is great for this fight because regular Kongs wouldn't be able to bounce on those baboons because of their spiky helmets, but Funky's surfboard makes him immune to jumping on spikes because that's what surfboards do in real life.
Exactly.
Because they protect you from barnacles. I don't know, that's the best I got. I tried.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. This boss is pretty straightforward. There's a pattern to set it up, but it's mostly just get all the monkeys off screen as fast as possible.
Yeah.
There's some ways to make the pattern go faster, but it's not too complex, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, like starting from phase 3, like the fight is very, very straightforward.
Do they have like separate health pools or like a combined health pool?
They have separate health pools, so it's ideally you just want to get one off screen. Like you want to deplete one of their health, and then you move on to the next phase.
Okay.
So that's why we pattern it out, sort of. But also just bopping them moves them around, so we're kind of promoting them to get themselves in a space where we can hit them a little bit faster.
Yo, thank you, Gamer Brisby.
Phil Mickelson. Nice. And that's World 3.
That is World 3, yep. Alright, so you can pause the timer right now.
Alright, so like we mentioned earlier, we're going to take a quick wellness break here. I don't know about you, chat, but my water's getting a little low, so I'm going to take that opportunity to refill my water. We're going to go to a quick break screen while we're doing that. So, take the opportunity to get up, stretch, walk around if you need to. We'll be back in just a few more minutes with more Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, all stages with Void and newbies, so stay tuned. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Community Spotlight. We just took a quick little wellness break there. Hope you all took advantage if you have any opportunity to refill your water. Just stretch your legs a little bit. Just as a quick reminder, before we return to the run, Hotfix is funded in part thanks to your subscriptions and bits. We'd appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to support future broadcasts. And also, this run was suggested to me by somebody. I was looking for some Donkey content, and they're like, you should hit up Void. All stages, Tropical Freeze. It'll be a good time. So here we've got Void here on the show. It's always fun having you here. But if you have suggestions on runs that you'd like to see on the show, you can type !spotlight in chat. There's a form there you can fill out. I look over that, and look over what people suggest. Sometimes we have them here on the show. So definitely let us know if you know of games you think would be a good fit. And of course, if you tune in tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, we've got Game Masters with Link to the Past Randomizer, followed by Time Capsule. It's a show about speedruns of games that released in the same year. So Tomb Raider 3 and Banjo-Kazooie are on the menu tomorrow for Time Capsule. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I think we're good to go when you are.
All right, so rolling back in 3, 2, 1, go.
World 4. Things get fun here.
Yep. So in any percent, you would actually swap the donkey for this level, but in this level we're actually going to be doing a cool strat that involves dying. And the reason you're funky is... The reason you stay funky for this level is specifically because, like, Funky has the abilities of all the Kongs, so, like, even if you die, you still retain those abilities. It's not like, oh, you die, then you lose your partner Kong until you get a Kong barrel. Because we're gonna need Funky to swim against current after getting all the Kong letters.
We do this to take a secret exit. That allows us to basically skip having to do a level twice. So, ideally, yeah, you want to get all the Kong letters and take the secret exit, but it's so far back, so... That's the strat. It's actually pretty cool. You'll see Void 2 here, because you have to die at the very end, and you have 5 hearts. Void's going to be intentionally taking damage on a bunch of sections leading up to the G. So it's a little bit precise, actually.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a heart there.
Yo, the backup heart. It's not even for sure. It's like an RNG heart.
Yeah, yeah. Although I think the luck is in your favor for those drops. I think
it is too, yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly. I've definitely gotten a single banana.
Same.
At the wrong time.
Yeah. So this is where the deboosting begins. Those,
it helps too because, yeah, deboosting through these is also faster because you don't have to wait for them. So it works out really nicely, actually. Right. Nice, got the G.
Oh my god.
At least you got the G.
Yep, at least I got the G.
You promised me a deathless run, Void. What the heck?
Oh no. Remember that level where I missed the barrel 8 times?
Oh. And that's it. No more deaths, right?
Right.
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 So we're going backwards now.
Yep.
There's probably nothing here. This is also, like, notoriously the hardest secret exit in the game to find.
Yeah, yeah. It's not very obvious. Like, there's a hint or two scattered throughout the level to, like, make you, you know, click on that secret exit, but it
took me a long time to find it. Yeah.
I wonder if that puzzle piece being back there is supposed to be part of it. So, like, you search the whole level, and you're missing a puzzle piece. And it's like, well, where else could it be? What if you go backwards?
Right, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then you find it and you're like, oh, a secret exit. Cool.
Yep.
Ooh.
Has to be part of it. And like on that section where you find the secret exit, like there's a part where you have to swim against current. So even if you find the secret exit, like say you're not in funky mode, you're in original mode, if you find that secret exit and you don't even have Dixie, then you have that puzzle piece to at least, like, you know, wash away the salt from not having Dixie.
So this level also has a secret exit? Yeah, that we're gonna take. So we have to do it twice. So Void's gonna opt to get the K and the other letters probably on the second go around.
Yep. Right. And the secret exit
you need
is
Cranky.
Yep, you need Cranky for that secret exit. And yeah, from this point onwards, I'm going to be doing the rest of World 4, minus the temple level with Donkey and Pals, but mostly with Donkey and Diddy, because Diddy is much faster underwater than the other Kongs. He's got a jetpack.
It's pretty fast, it's pretty sweet.
Yep.
I also find it easier to control in a lot of ways. Like, I find I have a better handle on underwater movement with Diddy, which is nice.
Since you're not like constantly corkscrewing, because changing angles when you're constantly in that motion is a little difficult, but when you're just using jetpack boosts, it's a lot more easier to maneuver.
Mm-hmm. So doing this again, I'm always going to grab Diddy here, mainly because there's 2 underwater sections in this level. So there he stalls so that K comes down on that platform. So I did a couple ground bounds there, which was nice. Boosting through the water here is quick. I like this level a lot, actually. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, this level is awesome.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of variety in it.
Oh. Okay.
Oops. Nice, and didn't take a hit.
Yeah.
Sick.
Gaming.
That's gaming.
Gaming. Gaming with a capital G. Oh, I took a hit there, though.
That's okay, there's the hit. Yeah, okay. The game is like, no, you're taking this hit.
Yeah.
Little hover
this
for
level
the
also
end.
has a really sick Lockjaw Saga remix, which I like a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, sick.
Sweet. Yeah, a little mishap changes those cycles a little bit, but it doesn't really matter too much.
Yep.
Still keep Diddy, so that's really all that matters.
I still kept Diddy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want it for the next one, but you want it for the one after, and then the next, like, 3 after, so...
Yeah.
It's not even apparent why you need to keep Diddy yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you need it for this one first.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad even if you don't have Diddy entering this level, because you can get it later, but, like, if you lose Diddy from, like, you know, halfway through this level up until, like, I think, like, at the beginning, or not even, like, the beginning, but the middle of Abyss, then, like, you're pretty much losing, like, a minute just from not having Diddy.
Yeah, at least, yeah. And that's like assuming you're optimal swimming without Diddy, which is already harder, so.
Right.
Having him from here is good. Nice. Red key grab, nice.
Yep.
This is like the Zelda level. You just get keys and open chests for more keys.
It's the worst level in the game.
Yeah. And on the Wii U, there was we found a glitch to finally skip it. We were so happy. You could like clip through the wall and swim under the whole level. And they patched it out in the Switch. We were like, no,
No.
I really liked it. Yeah, this is just a really long water level. Bad RG.
Somehow I didn't take damage, though.
I know, that's great.
good.
That eel is
Yeah.
like, it can spawn anywhere essentially on the screen, it seems like.
Yep. Bad banana ring!
No banana wheels! Okay, we're good, we're good.
Yeah, despite the fact that, like, casually, this is arguably the worst level in the game, like, in the speedrun, it has to be, like, the hardest to optimize. It's so hard.
Yeah, it's not hard to beat, but yeah, it's hard to really optimize every little movement.
Yeah.
Even, like, going through those transitions, like, there's certain ways you can swim
it.
through them. Yeah, that change the way you exit them and how fast. It's just, there's a lot of stuff in this level.
Yep.
And it's just all kind of annoying. I don't want to
seems
practice
like
this level.
it seems like if you were trying to do an IL this level, it'd be a lot of like cutting corners and barely swimming next to walls.
Yep,
trying
pretty
to
much. Yep,
keep your speed, but then you bump into the wall just a little bit, and then it's over.
just reset, yeah. Yep, try to go like straight paths, and you graze by enemies and stuff. It's like all sorts of weird. I did IL this for a while, when I was like really trying to get good at swimming.
That's good practice.
It is good practice.
Alright, so yeah, by doing both exits in 4B, we have access to this entire left side of World 4, which we don't see in any percent.
Yeah, I like the left side of World 4. I think it's really cool. It's
Yeah.
all water level, mainly. But it's really interesting.
All water levels plus a minecart level.
I like that you took that slow at the beginning there.
Like, yeah, the last practice run that I did of this on Friday, I died at the beginning of this level. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
nothing like doing 4B, not lose Diddy, and then you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'm good to go for the rest of World 4. Nope, gotta die in like the most absurd way at the beginning of this level. It's like the only spot in the level where you die, or
Yeah.
you can die realistically if you like
Right.
are half decent in this game.
It happens. It happened to me before. I'm just like, I can't believe I felt
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly. You can relate to my struggle.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's like cool camera angle. I like as well.
Yeah.
Feels like a Disney ride or something.
Cinematics.
It's very yeah, exactly. And there are auto-scrollers in this game, obviously, but I'm really happy that Retro Studios made them all pretty unique still and interesting and
Yeah.
fun to do for the most part, you know?
Yeah.
There's
They're
a
not
nice remix,
snooze
too.
fests. And also, there's only one per world, which is pretty nice.
Right.
Is there
Which
really
great,
only one per world?
Yep.
Wow.
You have the minecart level in World 1, and then in Worlds 2 and 3 you have rocket barrel levels, and this is the fourth auto-scroller of the run. It just seems like we've done more auto-scrollers because we've done the one in World 3 3 times.
True.
Right. Just feels way worse, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is part of what I was talking about earlier. Just like for a modern platformer, it's just there are going to be auto scrollers. As long as there's not too many, that seems to just be something you're signing up for, you know?
Yeah, it comes with the deal sort of thing, yeah. Which is fine. I mean, most of them are just fine, you know. And it still just follows, you know, but the old DKC pattern and stuff. All the old DKC games had them, so you gotta kind of follow suit, right?
It's on brand.
It's on brand. Alright. Everyone's favorite water level.
It's all sick.
This level's really awesome.
Oh, DK and Diddy look good in the silhouette level.
Mm-hmm. Can't go wrong with just the red tie and the hat.
Yeah. I do need this barrel for the extra health.
Yeah, there's
And
some damage
also-
boosting.
Yep, and also, like, yeah, losing Diddy in this level is miserable.
Nice sneak up there.
Like, as fun as this level is when done well, it's also, like, awful when you don't have the right comp.
Yep. There's jellyfish coming through those little pipes in the background. If you wait long enough, a Metroid comes through.
Oh,
Yep, that's a nice Easter egg.
Yeah, little Retro Studios Easter egg after making Metroid Prime.
Yep. AKA
There's
the greatest
also-
game ever made.
I love that game. Also, in the very first silhouette level in World 1, in the trees, like Samus's ship is in one of the trees if you look hard enough.
really?
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
actually show it off after this run's over, because, yeah, I wasn't thinking about showing it off when I was doing the level, but, yep.
It's really cool. I like it. I love the little Metroid Easter eggs they threw in here. Just a few.
Sprinkle.
A sprinkle.
Donkey Kong Country cake.
Yep. I'm convinced they're making another Donkey Kong game until Nintendo asks them to please do Prime 4.
Yeah, I think
It's
they're
like,
in the
oh.
Prime 4 Infinite right now, that's the thing. So, like,
Yeah.
a new Donkey will happen, it's just, you know, we gotta get Prime 4 first.
Yep.
So this level is also really sick, but really hard.
This is like the honorary boss fight of World 4 as well. As we get deeper into this level, you'll see.
If you think about it, there was a pretty long gap between DKCR in the previous Donkey Kong game, right?
Man, I don't even remember which year DKC Returns came out. But DKC 3 came out in 1996.
Returns was like 10 years, maybe? 8 years? I don't know. It has been a while.
Yeah. Dang it.
Ooh. That's tough. That's a really tight corner to make.
Yeah. I took a damage that I wasn't supposed to take a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm. There is another barrel though, right?
Yeah, pretty soon, in fact.
Nice.
So it's not like the worst thing that could happen.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So now I just gotta wait.
Oh, it's on cycle too.
Yeah.
Cycles are actually really weird with the barrels in this game too, because the barrels work off a global cycle, just like the music levels and stuff, regardless of whether the level does or not. So every level, all the barrels work off that. So if you're trying to catch barrel cycles, like, you wouldn't optimally have to here, but if you do have to, they all work on certain cycles.
Like, I decided to wait for that one just for safety, because I really want Diddy entering the next level.
Yeah. Agreed. Diddy's maneuvering here is really sweet, because you can just kind of dodge all these pretty nicely. That's an intentional hit to go a bit faster. He's like pretty
to give
graceful.
credit to what you were saying earlier with like moving Diddy in the underwater. Yo, I got the triple. Let's
Yo,
go.
the triple! World 4 boss beat. Let's go. Yeah, it really helps specifically in this level to have the movement, I think. Returns was 2010, okay, yeah. So that was a long time.
Yeah.
And then Trop was 2014.
2014 on the Wii U, 2018 on the Switch.
Yeah. Alright, it's almost 2022, guys. Come on.
Come
Come on, Retro, let's go.
Yep, let's go.
Where's my 4-year donkey? This is arguably one of the hardest levels in the game. I'd say maybe not arguably. It's very fast.
I think this level is the second hardest level in the run, and while still being really difficult in Hundo, like it's like because of the temple levels, this is like maybe still top 5. But
yeah,
this
that's
level is
fair.
hard.
Yeah, Cranky's optimal here because you keep all your speed with pogos and gain all the extra heights.
Okay, we're just gonna take it chill, I think.
Yep, I agree for sure with that. You can do this if you don't get hit, but it's pretty tough not to get hit. Alright, nice.
As soon as I took damage, I was like, bail.
Yeah, if you try for it, the cycles are all off. I definitely think you made the right call.
Yeah.
Nice, the donkey hit. It's good.
Yeah. A rare sight.
The rare sight. If you have the barrel in your hand while you get hit, you get hit with donkey. Nice, great skip. That was good. That was pretty good.
I will take a 4-5 without a death.
Absolutely.
Yeah, looking at it just because I was curious, DKCR was 2010, but there was a bunch of the, like, handheld games, and then a couple of the Wii titles in between.
Yeah.
Right.
So the gap wasn't that long, but if you consider, like, Donkey Kong Country as a series that continued on DKCR, then it was a pretty long gap.
Mm-hmm. Like new installments in the Country series.
Yes.
Fair enough.
This is another really sick level when done well.
Mm-hmm.
But fairly difficult, especially the middle section.
Yeah, this level is also important with the barrel cycles being global, because you really want to try and catch Diddies on every cycle. And underwater, the barrel cycle is 6 seconds, so every time you miss it, you lose 6 seconds.
I think I could have made that, but I didn't want to risk
it was really risky.
Yeah. It's like really hard to get that cycle in Hundo. And 8% is very doable, but...
Right, but you have to get that K earlier, so you're detouring
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good O grab. That's like the hardest letter, I think.
That was really good, yeah. I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, you have to like sneak in and then sneak out, all while damage boosting.
And you also grab that heart so that you maintain Diddy all throughout that section.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess not necessarily maintaining Diddy, but like maintaining your health. Because like the fact that I have an extra heart here makes it so that I can not have to wait for the next barrel. And just
right, you can damage boost straight up.
Yep, exactly, to get the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of really subtle, like, subtle manipulations and stuff, and like conserving your hearts properly and deboosting and stuff in this level.
Health management is like super important in World 4, and for the rest of the run is like, I don't want to say irrelevant, but like mostly irrelevant, just because Cranky is so tanky, not Cranky, but Funky is so tanky. Losing Diddy at the end right there doesn't really matter. So it's a little slower, but like I'm already at the end.
It doesn't matter too much, yeah. Yeah, back in the Wii U days without Funky, health management was pretty much always important.
Yeah.
Especially because on the Wii U also they gave you 1 less health in original mode. So
original mode you have only 2 hearts per Kong.
You have 2 hearts per, yeah, so if you take a second hit with any Kong, you have to do the level with solo DK, and it's terrible most of the time.
Yeah.
So those were the dark times of Trop running.
The dark days.
Yeah. Can't believe I still played.
Not to mention insanely long load times.
And longer, inconsistent load times, yeah.
Yep.
Just all around the
They
dark
were
times.
inconsistent too?
Yeah, they were also inconsistent.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
4K is sweet.
This level is actually really nice.
This is my favorite K level, I think. Just enjoyable.
I think so. I think it's mine as well. Like it's pretty short. The strats are really cool. There's a lot of damage boosting going on. Like this climb right there, like really sick if done well. Okay, that's not done well, but
Still sick.
Good recovery.
okay.
Ooh,
We're good.
I spoke a little soon there. Good recovery anyway.
Yeah.
You definitely spoke soon for that one. So good. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Gonna play this. Okay. Oh wait.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't handle this. Oh my.
It's funny that like we were both gushing over 4K and it went like pretty poorly. You know?
Pretty messy, yeah. This is the best level. Oh, what are you doing?
The game heard me was like, oh, is this your favorite level now?
But it's also a testament to like how this one's not really the hardest one, because you were able to just mess up and take all sorts of hits and still beat it.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you have even one mess up in like 1K, you're done for. Like, yeah, good luck.
So you mentioned before that there's no checkpoints in the K levels, but I didn't see health drops either. Is that consistent in the K levels? Like,
There are some health drops in some K levels, but they're pretty rare.
Yeah, in some there are like you get a partner barrel at the beginning, and that's essentially it.
okay.
Yep.
But yeah, there really aren't any health drops anywhere. Fugu.
Yeah.
Normally you gotta wait for him to spin around, but Cranky is God mode here, so you just sneak behind him and
I have no
take a
idea
hit
what
to be
makes
invulnerable.
this fight possible with Cranky, but it's sick.
yeah, you get invulnerable and then you can just wail on him.
Yeah.
Void's kind of
So
trying
far-
to.
So
Yeah,
far, it's actually perfect.
this is a perfect Fugu. Yeah.
So you do the first hit, then you use the iframes to get the next two, basically?
Yep. And you also have to push him downward, so you're hitting a little bit down so that he spins faster. Yeah, which Void missed on the third one, but still pretty fast, so it's really not a big deal.
Yeah. Like, the amount of time you save from doing these strats is so, like, astronomically high that him spinning right there a little bit for the last hit, like, doesn't matter at all in the grand scheme of things.
Right.
For sure.
Casually, the fight's like 3 minutes, and
Yeah.
the leaderboards are peppered with like 25-second times. It's just going down.
That's gotta be one of those things where you play it casually and it's like, hey, that felt really good. Let me look at the leaderboard. Like, what do the times look there? What? 25 seconds?
Yep. Like casually,
yeah.
this fight is ridiculous. Like it's
very
difficult.
difficult
It's
casually.
long, and don't even get me started on doing this fight on hard mode of all things.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you can't take a hit. Yeah. Yeah, casually I swore I would not speedrun this game because of that boss. I was like, I hate this boss. I'm not playing this game. And I was like, yeah, okay. There's a way around it.
Then you got convinced otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much the last we'll see of Donkey and Pals for the rest of the run. We're gonna be funky mains now.
Mm-hmm. We'll need them. Things get way harder.
Oh yeah.
You said we're
find
funky
Rule
mains
5,
now,
yeah.
and the first thing that popped in my head is funky for Smash 1.
Yeah. I was convinced it was going to be funky, and then it was Sora. I was like, okay, I guess there's no funky. Oh well.
Well, they would have made Funky like a DK clone, I guess. So.
I guess. Which is almost worse than not having funky. Yeah, the load times on Wii U, I remember that one day my Pro Controller died, like the battery. I was like, oh, I'm in the middle of a run. I guess I gotta pull out the gamepad. That was sick, by the way.
Yeah, really good. Really good fight
That
one.
level's really hard. I was like, well, I'm gonna pull out the Wii U gamepad, which is just a brick, if anyone's played with it. And all of a sudden, I golded like every split. I'm like, what's going on? No way, right? And we tested it, and for some reason on the Wii U, if you had less controllers connected to it, it would load this game faster between levels. It was so messed up. So we are all running on Wii U's gamepads.
Oh my god.
We did a relay at SGDQ, 6 of us, and we're all on the gamepad. Like, the video's there. It was atrocious.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
So you're having to like get up and pass the gamepad to each other?
Yeah. The passing was cool, it's just that you had to pass the gamepad. And it was like, what is doing? The rest of the event, everyone's playing on regular controllers or keyboards or something else really cool. And here's us just like passing the cereal box around.
Oh my goodness.
Void, you missed all the fun of Wii U drop.
Yeah, I don't own a Wii U. Like, if this game had never been released for the Switch, I would have never played this game.
That's fair. That's
Yeah, I would not be speedrunning this game right now, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could have played it on emulator at some point, but like, I hate playing on emulator if I can avoid it, and like, I am not going to speedrun a game on emulator. Like,
Yeah.
I like to speedrun my games on console whenever I can, so yeah. So yeah, thank you, Nintendo.
Yeah. Thank you for porting everything from Wii U over to the Switch.
Yeah, thank you for porting your good games onto the superior console.
Yep. I can't think of anything that they haven't at this point ported over.
Yeah,
that
like,
we're,
I mean,
missing.
The one that I heard that people really wanted was Super Mario 3D World, but then they ported that, and they did that Bowser's Fury thing.
Yeah.
Right, they added more to it. Yeah.
Yep.
Bowser's Fury is really cool. So it's unfortunate that the speedrun is very, very cycle-based.
Right, yeah. I was doing it for a while when it came out.
Yeah, I know nothing about it, so I'll have to check that out at some point. But like, I haven't played 3D World casually, so...
Oh, you should. It's really good.
Yeah.
3D World, if you've never played it before, is really fun to do the co-op experience if you've never played it before.
Oh,
Just-
I agree.
Get some friends that, like, it's not the end of the world if you all get a little angry at each other, you know? Because stuff will happen. So, like, playing with friends where you can laugh that off with is important. But if you can get a group together, it's really
gamer
fun.
moments is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was the last autoscroller for a while. That's kind of nice.
Yep. The rest of this, the rest of World 5 is actually really cool. I really like the World 5 levels.
Is this your favorite aesthetic in the game?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. The fruit factory sort of aesthetic.
Yeah.
Now
The
chat
enemies
is
are
all-
harvesting. Yeah.
Now chat's all
harvesting,
naming
like-
games they want ported on the Switch.
There aren't that many. Okay, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess were like ported from GameCube over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be weird if they just kept porting, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah.
right? I mean, trust me, I want it too. That sounds great. I'd buy it, no question.
Yeah. I mean, I would take those as well.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to play those Zelda games.
Nice. That was really close. Here's another little.
Just doing the small neutral bounce on the penguin, and it lines you up perfectly with that platform.
Yeah, with the way it opens up. Yeah. So here's another secret exit. Luckily, the G is right there. So even though there's a ton of level after this, they put the G like pretty close to the secret exit.
Yeah, which is nice.
So we're lucky we were able to finish it quick.
Yo, Gamer Spike Vegeta in the chat room.
Whoa.
Poppin'?
He popped in just to talk about the Wii U library. All right.
He popped it right on time for this sick level. I love this level.
You know what this one's called?
It's also really hard.
What's this one called?
Tropical Bees.
Nice. I appreciate the pun.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple.
I know that some people are not, but I'm a pun enjoyer.
Oh, you're a pun enjoyer?
Yeah, I like
That's
puns.
Fair. It's good to meet another pun enjoyer.
I grew up in a family where you judge a pun based on how loud the groan is or how hard somebody hits you on the shoulder afterwards.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
That is not a bad measure.
I like puns as well, but that might just be like both my childish side and the fact that I'm not a native English speaker that like comes out.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
Alright, this is the hard section. Let's see if I can game out of my mind right there.
This is sick. Nice.
Part 1.
Part 1, easy.
Yep. So here I'm gonna wait a little bit for that bee to spawn. Woo!
Nicely
Nice.
done. That's really
Yep.
hard. That's very tough. Normally you have to grab the bees from the bottom and like ride them by the grass. But yeah, we managed to also find a strat that works and picks up the N on the way, which
that's really cool.
which is nice. Makes it viable in Hundo, or in all stages rather, I guess.
So I know there's supposed to be just like big drops of honey, but they just look like big hanging uvulas to me.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. That's not like how I looked at it at first, but
That was sick. I agree.
Yeah.
That was well done. I
Yeah,
find that
very
level
nice.
pretty tough in all stages.
yeah, it's a really difficult level.
Oh my goodness. Someone in chat breaking out the extreme statements. If you don't like puns, I don't trust you.
I mean,
wow.
Well, that's a thing, right? Like, I think like you either like puns or you pretend to not like puns.
right. That is a thing, right?
I mean, I have met a lot of people who say they don't like puns, and then they will bust out a pun. So it translates to they don't like other people's puns, you know?
Yeah.
That's gotta be, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you do this level twice also?
You do, yeah.
You do, right? Yeah, okay.
Yep. So on the first run through, I grab the Kong letters, and I do the secret exit. And on the second run through, I do the regular exits.
Yeah, and you just do it IL style.
Yep.
That makes sense. This swimming section is one of the worst swimming sections, I think, in the run.
Yeah, I hate the
So
swimming
tough.
section. Like,
Yeah.
imagine doing this in original mode, and like you have to keep Dixie throughout the section to get the secret exit, because you have to swim against current, and you only have like 2 hearts to work with.
Imagine
Yeah,
running the game having to do that.
Yeah.
I can't believe. I mean, I would never do that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dang.
That happened.
Dang.
That just
Worst
lined up
part is you have to do the
perfectly.
underwater again.
Yeah, exactly. The run back.
Yeah, the run back.
That's one of those ones where like you can't really be mad. That's just like that just lined up perfectly. Like, dang
Yeah,
game.
that is it's a
Yeah,
bit of
yeah.
a weird cycle for sure.
Yeah. I think I was like just a tad slow on that section upcoming, and I only have 1 heart now. Oh, okay.
Okay,
That is not scary at all. That is not scary at all.
it'll be fine.
You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna be chilling here.
Yep, I
There you go.
definitely like that strat. All right, nice. That was good getting through there. Again, yeah, the underwater section takes so many hearts from you because you're just trying to get through those spike balls fast, right?
Yeah. Granted, this attempt, because I had already grabbed the end, I could have gone under and saved 2 hearts, but like I had to like make it a point that I'm doing this level the 100% way for this attempt.
You can't let the level win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta show it who's
Right.
boss.
I gotta say, going through all stages is much more palatable when you're just hanging out chatting with people.
Oh, yeah.
and doing it, as opposed to just grinding runs.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're already at World 5. All right, cool.
My God, I remember the day I got my my all stages PB, my current all stages PB, which is like a 2:20:47. I think that's what my PB is. Like, I think I played this game, this category, for like 12 hours straight.
Oh my god.
I wanted that
yeah.
PB so bad.
You're just on a
Guess
mission
I
at
remember
that point.
time, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I am not cutting stream until I PB, and yeah, it took a while, but I did it.
And like, you've been at it for so many days and weeks, I remember.
Yeah.
Like, every day for a while, you were just grinding it. I was like, holy moly.
Yeah.
The
was
stamina
like-
on this guy.
That was like prime example of me underestimating a run.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, I already run any percent. Like how much harder can all stages really be? Turns out it's like, you know, the difference between base Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Goku.
Yeah, a lot of it hits you pretty hard.
Yep.
That's especially impressive to me just because, like, I don't really grind runs as a speedrunner. I like routing, I like learning new games. I just don't I don't have the energy to sit down and play a game for 12 hours, so
Yeah,
that's just really
fair.
impressive to me.
Yep. That's tough.
Dedicated to the grind.
And you got it finally.
Yeah.
And you never had to play all stages ever again.
Except for last week, to prep for this run tonight. But I'm having a great time. I don't know about you guys in the chat room and in the voice call with me, but I'm having a great time.
Oh, I mentioned it earlier. It's always fun having you on the show.
Yeah. Always happy to be here.
Here's the Jamboree. This level's notoriously slow because bouncing on, as you can see, this jelly is really slow. There are a few good points to speed it up, though. If you ever get on a regular platform, you can just roll off it and try and chain your bounces off some enemies.
Yeah. Like that section that I just did right there, like I could have done much better, but
Yeah, the goal is kind of skip the most jelly to go as fast as possible.
yeah.
You know, given the theme of this game, it's just like fruit levels, a lot of different fruit levels. There's a level named Jamboree, and I was expecting jam, not like jello.
Yeah, I think it... Yeah, you're right. Got a wiggle here.
Game mixed it up on me.
Yeah, this world is like the jelly level, or like the fruit level. So earlier in the world, you can see they're like harvesting the fruit and stuff, and then as you get farther in the world, they're sort of processing it and turning it into whatever they're turning it into. We
Yeah.
might see soon.
Stay tuned to find out.
Yeah,
Stay
yeah.
tuned.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, I clipped through the platform. Come on.
Oh, you were just barely not in it, I guess. Yeah.
Dumb death. It's okay.
Dang, that's fine. Just more jelly.
Yeah, exactly.
I do have to say, that's a good,
it's not embarrassing at all to die in this level. Not embarrassing at all.
I do say it is a nice, good, springy, boing sound when you bounce on the jelly.
Yeah. There you go.
I do also love the sound effects in this game. The design is just really good. Bopping on enemies in this game, to me, is just like so satisfying.
I know, right?
There's this weird like sort of pop. Oh, love it.
Yeah, I think that's undervalued in game design. Just the satisfying sounds that you have while just playing the game normally, you know?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I agree.
Remember,
I agree. They're hugely important.
there was a shooter I used to play, Tribes, and when you like mid-aired somebody with a slow projectile weapon, you get this like award and it goes ka-ching, and it just sounded so good.
So good. Yeah, you love that. Yep. This level's also global cycles.
Yeah.
So Void's gonna be trying to make a certain cycle here.
This is another level that's super sick when done well, but it can also like go really wrong really quickly if you make a mistake.
So that's an intentional hit to try and get through there faster.
Yep. Okay, so far so good. I did make the good cycle.
Yep, you can see as that machine was pulling the button downward. If you make that hit, that's where you want to be.
You also deboost a lot in this level. Like, I'm gonna finish this level with only 1 heart.
Yep, so the cycle lines up so you can obviously... Uh-oh. Okay, you're good. Safe.
Yep.
Just missed the owl. Now Void has to go much slower, so he doesn't take the hit that will kill him, obviously. That's okay. Most of the level was really good, so...
Yeah.
Pretty smooth.
I showed off like what I needed to show off with this level. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Looked great.
Yep. Like it has happened to me like very often that like I made it through the entire level unscathed, and then that freaking owl at the end ends up damaging me instead of me bouncing on it, and then tragedy ensues because it's like a 20-second loss, but in any percent 20 seconds is a lot more meaningful than in this category.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. This level's also really cool. This might be one of my favorite levels as well.
This is like one of the best levels to just do aisles of in the entire game.
Now that we're at the freeze part of Tropical Freeze, the ice gives us momentum, which is really good.
The song slaps.
It makes ice. This song also slaps. This is a remix too of
Snowbound Land from DKC 2.
Snowbound Land, yep. Which is sweet. David Wise came back to do all the music for this game.
Yeah.
And his remixes are really good. And his original stuff is really good. Speed! Love that one. That's like my favorite speed boost.
That was perfect.
That was perfect. Yeah, this level was actually perfect.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Yeah, that level's sick.
That looks really good when you do it clean.
Yeah. It's just so satisfying, like all the momentum boosts and just like using the ice to just maneuver through the entire level. It's great. What's not so great though is this tempo level.
5K, here we go.
5K, yup.
Yeah, notorious K level.
This level is really hard. Maybe not as hard as 1K and 2K, but like by the end, by the time you get to this level in a run, like you're already like pretty exhausted from the entire thing, so it makes this level like a legit threat.
Yep. Void's gonna try to use Funky to skip as many platforms as possible, which makes it even harder, of course. Oh my gosh. I'm terrified. I'm freaking out here.
I don't know if it makes sense, but that was scary, but I believed the entire time.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't believe, only because I've played this so many times. I know how terribly you can go. But Void's doing a really good job of, like, there's so many little tiny things that can screw you up here. Like, if you touch the spikes on the ceiling... Okay, there's one.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, like, even if you touch the spikes on the ceiling, you, like, it changes the way you move. It just, so many things are just absolutely wild in this level.
Oh my goodness. I did the exact same thing. Okay.
It's okay, I believe now, so you're
Yeah.
good.
At least I didn't take like 1 billion damage this time around.
That's true.
Not that it matters too much.
Right, that's not going to be the way you die in this.
Nah. Okay. Take 2.
Nice.
Alright. We made that. Yeah, I think I delayed a little bit too much the first time around. And
Yeah, because you overshot it. Yeah, that would make
overshot
sense.
it.
Little skip here of the entire left side, which is nice.
Yep.
I always like that one.
Okay, safe.
That was a really good second attempt, I have to say. I
very
mean
nice.
first attempt, sorry, my bad, first attempt.
Yeah, that was, so it's still 5 for 5 on
5 for
Death
5
West
first
Examples.
tries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really good though. That was a
What
great
a
attempt.
gamer.
That was really good. I showed how sick this level can be, so...
Mm-hmm.
And how terrifying it is at the same time.
And that's all that matters.
Yep.
Alright, now we get to see what the jelly's used for.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of did in the last level, but...
Yeah.
This cutscene we're going to skip here, unfortunately. It's my favorite cutscene in the game.
It is really neat how, like, the level design, like, we're joking about it, but it's like telling a narrative in the background, you know?
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly. You see Bashmaster there eating the popsicle. Essentially, Funky jumps in, smashes the ground, because that's what Donkey Kong and family does. And he drops his popsicle in the water, and now he's really angry at you. It's coming after you.
And some guy just,
This is the slowest and worst boss fight in the game. Very reminiscent of Cudgel in DKC2, if you're familiar with it.
I feel like it's a very relatable motive for a boss. Like, if some guy just burst into your room and made you drop your popsicle.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'd wanna-
that's something relatable to, like, anyone. Like, if you
Right.
mess up with my popsicle, like, you're gonna take
Like,
a beating, man.
It's like, where did you come from? What are you doing? Get out
Yeah.
of here. Wow. I'm literally going to try and squish you now.
Yeah.
Exactly, in chat. What kind of monster drops someone else's popsicle?
Right?
Seriously.
Yep.
Yep.
There's
Now
a lot
Funky
of
just
waiting
keeps-
around.
Knocking him into the purple juice.
Yeah, grape
And his
juice.
pristine white skin is getting even more purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
That's
touch.
a nice touch that they added, yeah, for this fight.
It's very cool, yeah. Yeah, each phase it gets consecutive, like, darker and darker.
But his head stays white because he doesn't fully, like, dunk in the juice?
No. Nope. He can tread water pretty well. Yeah, there aren't many ways to speed this up either, which is, yeah, kind of a slog, you know, kind of drags.
Kind of a bummer, yeah. Like,
Yep.
every other boss in this game you can speed up one way or another, but not this one.
And they all seem almost intentional, a lot of them. Whereas this one, there's no way.
This one's really just sort of bouncing on him the first available frame, kind of there. Is really all
That's
you can
pretty
do.
much, yep. That's pretty much the whole fight, yep. Alright, we're in phase 3 though, so at least we're getting through it pretty well. It's a pretty good hit. The double hit. Did you
Have
know?
you ever gotten screwed with RNG in this fight, where like you only have one heart for the last hit and then you die?
Yeah, but there is a frame where you can get a double hit and win.
Yeah, I think I've gotten it before.
Yeah, I've gotten it before too. It was a lot more common in the Wii U because you have no hearts anyway, so you just get it more often.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good strat from that side.
That's what I always do.
I don't know why I don't do that. Oh, I'm learning. Learning from watching this full run.
Yeah.
It's rare that I get to watch a full all stages run, to be honest. Having a full-time job hinders a lot of that.
Yeah. Doesn't happen every day that you have time to watch a 2.5 hour speed run.
Exactly. So that was pretty much a perfect boss fight. Good job, Lloyd.
Thank you. It was challenging, to say the least. We pulled through.
And here's DK Island, been completely frozen over by the snowmads.
So the cool thing about this world that I really like is that every level, like from 6.1 to 6.8, every one of those levels is a throwback to a world from DKC Returns.
Mm-hmm. I love that too. So there's like DK's hut in the background, just all frozen over.
Yep.
It's a cool trick shot here.
I'm glad I got it. Like I've been struggling with that strat recently.
Yeah, you can definitely die from that.
Yep.
This level's like deceptively tough in some ways too. There's like some really little things that can get you.
Yeah.
Here's some momentum from this.
Very nice.
Nice. Cruncha drop. Shoutouts to Cruncha.
Shouts to Cruncher.
Oh no,
that's
you just rolled
perfect.
off. That was a perfect 6-1, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
That was great. Nice. Good start to World 6. It's probably the hardest worlds.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the longest world as
Yeah.
well.
part
got
of
some-
what makes it hard is how long it is.
Yeah. And 6-5 are probably the
Yeah,
the
and
two.
6.5.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to 6.5.
You think 6-5 is harder than all the K levels as well?
Optimally,
Or they're like-
probably. Oh man, I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there for sure.
Yeah.
Man, I like
It's
that.
like if I compare 6.5 to like 5K that I just did, like I feel like the opportunity of death in 5K is higher, but like
I guess so.
just like all the momentum preservation strats in 6.5 like really makes it what it is in terms of difficulty.
Yeah, I think it makes it also one of the most impressive levels to watch in the run.
Yeah. I first tried G-Grab. That G-Grab is really annoying.
That was a great G-Grab. Holy moly, that was so good. You have no idea. Like, it doesn't look like much, but yeah. Good 6-2 with one heart to finish, which is nice.
I like how this is sort of the last world if you're not doing all stages, and you enter into 6.1, and the instrumentation is all subtly different. You know, like it's final world. We're building up to something.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Void's favorite track.
That's why it's my favorite track, yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really cleverly done, for sure.
I'm sure you've noticed by now, but I just love really good sound design and just sitting back and vibing to it.
It
it
enhances the gaming experience. Like that just OSD and like bad sound design can ruin a game.
I feel like it's part of what made, like, also the original trilogy so great, is it had such a distinct, especially for the time, like, you had your Marios and your Zeldas, and then you had, like, this DKC soundtrack that was, like, dark and, you know, electronic and this whole, and you're like, whoa, you get this whole different experience. And that definitely added to, like, the, you know, the entire experience of Donkey Kong.
Yeah. It sets it apart from, like, just being, you know, a Mario clone series or what have you.
Right.
At least in my opinion, like...
Yeah, probably he gives Donkey Kong, like, his own identity, right? And the whole family is kind of their own identity at that point.
Yep.
Especially if you consider it to compared to other games where, like, you know, Mario 1, there's the overworld theme, there's the underground theme, and there's the castle theme, you know, like...
Right. Yep. Yeah. The only other game I can think of off the top of my head, like mainstream, that really hits atmospheric in a different way is like a Metroid game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get that like dark sort of, so it was really like distinct from your other platformers and stuff. And they carried it, you know, into the new games too, which is great. Like Retro did a really good job, I think, of adapting that mood.
Alright, I think I fixed it, chat. Sorry about that.
Lagging. Oh, looks like I dropped some amount of frames, but
yeah,
looks like it's good now.
And some of it was also me trying to get it back in sync.
Oh,
We should be good to go now.
Alright, awesome.
Just because we don't
Time
want...
for the last auto scroller.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you don't consider 7-2 an auto scroller, it is.
Kind
the
of
last auto
don't.
scroller. Yeah.
I guess I should, but
Well, you play like a good portion of the level, like outside of a minecart / a rocket barrel. So.
it's like the the secret world auto scroller world.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of auto scrollery. It's also challenging enough that it's more interesting than this, I'd say.
Remember this guy from DKC Returns?
Yo,
I don't. I actually don't.
You don't?
It's been so long since I played Returns that like when I saw this guy, I was like, who that?
Why does everyone keep pointing this guy out?
Yeah. Like the thing that I remember the most about DKC Returns is that level with the spiders.
Yeah, that's
And
for
like,
sure.
yeah, and like I don't have a phobia of spiders at all, but like for whatever reason, like that level is so. It's something. It's something else. And like there's actually a throwback to it in the next level.
Yeah, the level played upon like any deep fears you had in there hiding away.
Yep.
It did such a good job of making you like terrified. Yeah, so World 4 in Returns is the auto-scroller world, so of course, level 4 in this level has to be an auto-scroller.
Yep. I didn't miss the G.
Good.
I have missed that G before on like a.
I have too. Yep. And then you try to damage boost just to stop yourself from hitting the checkpoint, and then you hit the checkpoint anyway, and then you're stuck.
Yep.
You have to do the whole level again.
It's over.
Yeah. I like the section 2 because the top left shows you a minecart, so you're like, oh, I guess this is like minecart controls, and it is. Then that's your cue.
That's your cue to jump with the snowball. Yeah.
Exactly. You're like, what do I do with the snowball? Then you see a minecart. Maybe you'll look at it and say, I should jump.
Yep. Yo, Gamer Kios, thank you for the luck. Alright, so we've been hyping up 6.5 for a little bit now.
Yep.
Arguably the hardest level in the run, at least to execute optimally. I will try my best to not die.
You'll do great.
Yeah, first try 6.5 incoming.
Easy.
Yeah. So this level makes use of those momentum preserving mechanics that we've been discussing in previous stages. Alright.
Nice. Good first
number
boost.
1. Yep.
Yep. That was great. All the springing platforms here give you the momentum that we're going to try and use here.
I don't think I have enough speed. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. Sometimes they also give you weird speed, so you have to adapt to that, which is difficult.
Yeah.
But Void did a really good job, I think, of adapting and not dying.
Saved myself pretty well.
Yeah.
See what happens with the third boost. The third boost is like, it's always been awkward for me, like especially in this category. Like I don't know if I really have a good strat to like keep the third boost up to the G. Well, I guess I just did. So there you go.
Great. That was it.
Yep, that was it. That was the strat. Finished
Nice.
With, 1 heart, 2.
Dang, that's great. Great 6-5.
Yeah,
that was the best you could ask for sure, I think.
I'll take it for sure, yep.
Yep, nice.
The next level is my personal favorite level because it has my favorite song and it is also a silhouette level.
Yeah, really cool design in this one too, overall.
Yeah.
This is the cliff level, and it returns the cliffs are all breaking and falling apart as you progress through the world. So they kind of pay homage to that too.
Well, I was supposed to do a grab jump there. I'm surprised I made it.
I was gonna say, that was awfully close.
Yep.
But I didn't question it.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's part of why I can just blindly believe in Void. I don't know when he makes a small mistake like that, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was perfect. What are you talking about? No mistakes.
Yep.
I wouldn't have known something was off if you didn't say anything, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that section, that was flawless. Let's go.
That was a really good start to this
Yeah.
this level. You should be fine. It's a little easier going in.
Yep.
Oh, that's just a giant avalanche you have to climb in the silhouette, which is like equally cool. I spoke too soon. Is this possible?
Nope. Oh! There's a platform up down there.
Holy moly, this is...
Oh my god, Void. I was scared.
I'm freaking out here. I'm literally...
You did it. You scared me.
Oh my god, I didn't even know there was a platform still there. How is there one there?
You learned something tonight.
What a gamer.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yo, that was sick.
It's funny how all 3 of us were freaking out at the same time, so that like I missed making that joke at the end about like, you know, me running straight into the avalanche.
Yeah,
Except
forget
not
that
really
joke.
because the barrel is already spawned.
Yeah, that one, nice one.
Yeah, nice one, nice one.
Nah, sorry, I was freaking out too much. I was like, no, there's no way.
Yep. How does he do it? How does he game so hard?
I don't understand.
Yeah. Oh, excuse you.
Excuse me. Sorry.
It's all good.
It's the anxiety burp, you know?
Yeah, it came out. The gas finally just came out. It was too much. I like this level a lot too. There's so many
level
cool
is
levels
awesome,
in this
yeah.
game. It's just a cool game.
Yep. I see what you did there.
The factory world from Returns is now all frozen over until Void just like turns the power back on and says, "Nah. This is still a factory."
And of course, we have to have an homage to Fear Factory.
Of course,
Yeah.
it's good too.
Yeah.
Like the industrial sounds to it.
Yeah. Mimic's really good. It's just like we're gonna beat this level too quickly, so that like we're not gonna hear the best part of the song, unfortunately. I think I took an extra hit there.
Yeah, you did, but you should be okay.
I should be okay, yeah. Even if I die, like the last checkpoint is there, like it's not gonna be like a very
Exactly.
big
Yeah.
death.
Like that's an intentional hit, but once you get the G, go right backwards, you should be okay here. Yeah.
Oh, what? I
What?
did not mean to grab the vine. I meant to do a grab jump, and I grabbed the vine instead, and that I
was
not
like,
expecting that
why did you
whatsoever.
stop there? What stopped you?
Yeah,
You did a
exactly.
grab jump. I see. Yeah, it's like a
mean-
mechanic we completely omitted to explain. But you can like grab before you set your double jump, and you get more height.
You get more height, yep.
So it's kind of like instinct sometimes to just get the second jump as a grab jump to make sure you get up to whatever platform you're trying to get up to.
And then if you're just a little too close to something you can grab onto, you just, like a magnet.
Yep.
Exactly.
You grab. Yep.
Exactly.
That game mechanics have overridden that weird grab jump mechanic. Alright, here's the 2 levels you don't do 90%.
Yep.
They're not too bad. My only world record I've ever gotten in ILs is on the next one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I like
Icicle
6B
Arsenal.
I like 6B more than 6A. This level is
I do
kinda
too.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Especially as Funky, you can skip most things.
Yeah, a lot of double jumping.
Yep, bouncing on some enemies, and it chains all together pretty nicely, which is okay though.
Yeah.
Makes it pretty smooth.
So this is the mash and chat section.
Mash and chat. Yep.
I just came up with that.
That was good. That was really good. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of the barrels here, again, you can just mash them, which is like pretty easy.
Secret area right here to skip waiting on that wall of ice breaking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always like that, yeah.
Grabbing that G is not so bad, but like you gotta be ready for that vine drop, because that's gonna get you in a casual playthrough.
Yep. Nice 6A.
Yep.
Yeah, 6B has a lot more weird mechanics.
Yeah, it's also much harder.
It's much harder, yeah. And even the barrel sections at the end are way harder than just mash A. Yeah, I always forget to wait for the O. So good job.
Thank you.
You have to wait a split second, or you just pass it and you can't get it again.
Oh, you can't? You just have to...
No.
You have to die if that happens?
Yeah. That was pretty good.
I'll take that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was fine. Things are just weird in this level. Stuff is pretty precise.
Okay. I kinda don't know what I'm doing anymore.
What does the level do if you...
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. There you go.
Yeah,
This guy
I
can
get
get
that.
you if you try to like just sneak behind him and break that wall. Don't kill me. I didn't die.
That was a good save with the hover there. I like that.
Yep.
To make sure you didn't die.
Yeah.
This level 2, you're going... Go ahead.
Somehow I didn't die. Like there's quite a bit that went wrong in this level, but somehow I didn't die. So that's good.
Yeah. I mean, maybe don't speak too soon, but you should be fine.
Yeah, alright, so same thing with this G actually. If you miss this G, like you only have one shot to get this G. One
Right.
shot, one opportunity.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
That was good. That was really well done. Good saves, too.
Yep.
A lot of this level, like, if you go slow, it starts to, like, crumble and do things, like, do the things it's supposed to do. So if you go fast through it and dodge all that, you never really have to deal with it. So it's always scary when you screw up and you're like, oh, I have to deal with the regular level now. What do I do?
Yep. Alright, so this is the last level in the run where we see Rambi the Rhinoceros. Thank God for that.
Oh, good. And unfortunately, he's required here.
Yeah, he's required.
Yeah,
He's
there's...
required because, like, this level is kind of a bad design level, in my opinion. Not the biggest fan of this level.
How much of
Yeah.
that is just because Rambi?
Funnily
Not
enough,
much,
like,
yeah. If you watch here, you kind of have to wait on some platforms here.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really good K strat, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice
Going onto the
platform.
platform is a little faster, and I like doing it that strat.
But a lot of them, like here, you have to wait. So you kind of intentionally have to slow down.
Yeah,
Which is
right
just
there.
annoying. I mean, annoying for us mostly.
Yeah. I mean, we
be
talked about that
casually, it's
earlier,
fine.
about how, like, when it lines up so you don't have to wait, it just can feel satisfying, you know?
Right, exactly. And this is the last level before the final boss, so you'd play the entire game, and then this last level's like, okay, now don't go fast. It's like, okay. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of disappointing
see
in a
that.
weird way. Yeah.
You got any heck Rambies in chat, by the way?
Yo. I got that ledge grab. That's really
Nice. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I love how Funky also gives Rambi a double jump. Like, that doesn't make any sense, but okay. He just
That
pulls
doesn't
up
make
the rhino.
sense, but it is welcome.
It's very welcome. Definitely helps the Rambi case here.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Somebody gave us a heck Rambi, and then somebody else posted a positive Rambi emote.
Oh yeah, the positive Rambi emote is from Gamer Tylenol.
Yeah.
He's leading the pro Rambi squad. The pro Rambi movement.
The Rambi enjoyers.
Yeah.
The Rambi
lovers.
enjoyers. Regular Rambi enjoyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, this category does cover the secret world.
Yep.
All stages, including secret stages.
It includes all of the stages.
Mm-hmm.
The most inclusive run of them all.
Since routing's a little bit different here, Void's gonna finish the final boss first. And once the final boss is complete, the game knows that you beat him. So you can actually quit out of the game completely and go back in, and it's a bit faster to get to the secret level, so you're skipping the entire credits.
Yep.
At this point, so a little bit of a routing difference from the other worlds. So we did the final boss a bit earlier than you'd maybe expect. This boss does have some cool tech, though. I think it's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's tough, though, but
It's a tough fight, mostly because of how scuffed the hitboxes are when you're trying to bounce on him. Ooh, nice early hit.
nice early hit. Yep. Normally you have to wait for him to kind of stop before you throw that enemy, but Void had a really good setup there.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but I was watching somebody learn the fast strats on this fight. Just watching them have to try and figure out the timings and everything made me really appreciate how tight all of these fast strats are, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely a lot tighter than they look, I'd say.
Yeah.
Just because when you're watching somebody try to learn it, it looks like they're doing the same thing every time, and then it hits or misses, and you're like, what was different? What the heck?
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
What did I do wrong? Come on.
Yep. I still haven't even learned the second or third early hit.
The second early hit, I'm really bad at it. Like, I'm gonna try to go for it, but like, yeah, see, like, something was wrong in my setup because he didn't.
Yes, he went the wrong
didn't do
way.
the expected movement. Yep.
Right. It's okay, still a pretty good hit. So you got the hit. It's only a couple seconds, not too bad.
Yeah, exactly. I think you saved like 4 seconds per quick hit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Six
These
or
runs-
6 far.
Yeah, those runs are tough, really, because he changes speeds as you go along. So, like, these 3 hits, he started to run faster and faster. So you have to adapt to sort of each running speed with the setup you have. Funky just, like, doesn't care about
that cycle. Yeah, exactly.
He used to be really scared with, like, solo DK, because you just have to jump at the last moment. But, yeah, Funky's pretty good there. So used to this being the end of the run, I'm like, we're almost done. I'm like, wait, no, I'm not even close.
we got a few more levels. After
a few
this.
more tough levels after this.
Yep.
So how many levels are in the bonus world?
3.
Great. Yeah. So we got the secret world left plus the last temple level. So 4 levels.
It's not a
4
full
levels,
level,
okay.
but I assume they're like extra tricky levels sort of deal.
Oh, missing a hit there. Oh boy.
Okay.
So it's okay. Missing a hit in phase 3 is actually the quickest. If you were to miss one,
Yep.
he won't go back to the back of the screen anymore. At least he'll stay out front. He'll just shoot some ice dragons. Void has to dodge.
Chad gotten 1 extra hit because now I missed 2 hits. So
You still have to make 2 hits now. Yeah, you should be okay though.
yeah.
So yeah, we get this instead of him going to the back of the screen. So we don't have to do a quick hit anymore.
No, dude. Okay, well.
Okay. Now he's going back to the
sucks.
screen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty sloppy fight here. Didn't turn out that well. But yeah, it's such a long category, like, by the time you get here, you're just like, I haven't played this game for hours.
Yeah.
What am I doing with my life?
What is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's longer categories in this, but sometimes categories about this length, where you don't get many brain breaks, can just be like really tough. Just
Right,
you're
exactly.
like 2.5 hours in, you just been thinking the entire time. You haven't had too many chances to sit back and relax, you know?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, especially a fight like, or like a game like this is just pure platforming. Nice. Like challenging platforming for 2.5 hours. You know?
Yep.
Alright, nice.
Now
Lloyd.
we close the game and we reopen it. Shouts to Metroid Dread, Hollow Knight, and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Are those games any good? I haven't heard anything good about those.
Nah.
Nah. Okay. So we used to have to do this in Wii U as well, in the Wii U Hundo, but the load times are so slow. It was like 2 minutes just to get back into the game.
Oh no. But that's still
Like, these
faster than
clouds,
like
you'd be
watching
s-
all the credits and everything.
It's still faster than watching the credits, yeah. These
Wow.
clouds used to take, honestly, 45 to a minute. It was atrocious. Alright, so the game knows we beat it now.
Yep.
Now we just blast our way back to 6K.
I like how right as it finishes loading in, Funky's just poking his head up out of the barrel. Like, what's up?
Yeah. What's up, boys? Are we done
Yeah.
yet? Nope.
Are we going somewhere?
Yeah. Are we there yet?
Are we there?
So where's this one rate on the temple difficulty? Because it's like 6K, you know, at first glance you'd expect it to be one of the hardest, but you said 1K is up there.
This level is hard because you do a lot of damage boosting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not so much because, like, you're, you know, defying death at every jump.
Right,
It's
you
like,
have to
it's
boost.
more about health management.
Right.
Like, especially
And-
this section. Like, this section I'm gonna be deboosting here to, get through this part faster. Like, another deboost here. I'm, like, kind of botching this. Yep, I'm definitely
Okay.
botching this.
Oh, well. Yeah,
Okay.
and everything's
So I only have
cycled
one
too,
health,
right?
so
So
I'm
you want to
gonna
hit
be,
you want to hit the cycles like
Yeah,
pretty much
exactly.
bang on too, which is tough when you're taking hits as well. Ooh boy, nice.
Alright, we're good.
All right, nice, good save at the end there.
Yeah. So yeah, optimally, like, I would have one like less hard of damage to deboost on this this slope, which would be a little faster. But yeah, like, I mean, I'm most like, as long as I get through the second half of the level without dying, I'm happy.
Yeah, that was really good actually.
Yeah, like the second half of this level, like done optimally, is really cool, but also really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've said that a lot this run. It's like, this level is really cool, but really hard.
It's a
That's a lot of
recurring
this
theme
game.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out this game's a tough run.
So yeah, I would say on the temple level difficulty, it's probably like maybe tied with 5K, if not like a little more manageable than 5K. I still like rank 1K and 2K
Okay.
as like the two hardest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's one of these levels
Yeah.
where it looks real scary, but if you know where the platforms are, it's not as bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I'll take that. After all the other K levels. And then you got the boppy music here. You gotta sing the music when you play.
Yeah.
The song is great.
It's
It's so
upbeat.
catchy.
It's a great, like, you did the thing, this is your reward
Right.
song, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's the fun hard levels. Like, okay.
What
opposed
is
to
your
the temple
reward?
levels.
You know.
Hey, I'm always down for this reward in games.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these like spiky blocks too. If you get trapped, they drag you down. You have no ways.
Good
Just like
exhibit.
that. Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
Exactly. Called shots right there.
Yo, nice number of lives.
Oh, well, you can't die now or get bananas, so.
That's gonna be problematic.
Yep. Yeah, so, yeah, Void had to be a little bit careful there, I think. But he did the gamer strat, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, I messed up. That's really what happened. And then I tried to improvise, but I did not like expect the blocks to like, you know, go down as I was crossing them.
Yeah.
It's just like perfect timing to like add on to the mistake you've made, you know?
Yeah. The mistakes like compound a lot here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say this is probably the toughest of the 3 secret levels, in my opinion. There's just a lot of things.
Yeah. It's this one or it's 7-3, but like
I don't think 7.
that was really unfortunate.
Oh no.
Oh, nice number of lives again though.
Alright, we're
Fixed. Fixed.
Yep.
Yeah, everything's good.
Hashtag saved.
Yeah.
Back to the, the Bob Ross streams.
I actually, you're right, UB. This is the hardest World 7 level.
I think it is. Yeah, I think 7-3 is like not as hard as this, to be honest.
Like at least,
There's like
at least in 7-3, like you'll have, I guess, opportunities to save yourself. Whereas in this level, like if you screw up and then
they just take the platforms
apart.
away from you after
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
And I think I feel like there's a lot of opportunities to where things are tougher in this level. There's a lot of like tough points and tough jumps here.
Yeah. Like I've died on this section just because like I've gotten stuck on one of the blocks.
Yeah, there's like no saving yourself, right?
Yep. At that point, it's over.
Yeah, it seems like a hard level to do backup strats on, just given the way it's designed.
For sure. Yep.
God, what was my double jump? Oh, alright, nice again.
It's great.
All right, I think we've got enough of the nice, Void. We can move on. We appreciate it.
Alright.
Pull yourself together, Void.
I want to beat the level. Trust me.
Okay.
Alright, this is it.
This is it. All right.
I believe.
Nice.
We got any other believers in chat?
Okay.
All right. I believe in this.
That was terrifying.
I'm trying to think what you're trying to do there. I honestly don't know.
Oh my
gosh.
I'm trying not to die. Okay.
Holy
I screwed up
moly.
again at the end, but that's
Oh
good.
my god, Void! Oh,
I didn't even.
Void!
What's happening?
Oh man. I don't even know anymore what's happening.
I don't know. That was sick though.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. So, not die from that.
Yeah. I thought for sure I was dead because I only had
Me
one
too.
heart, but
Yeah, you're
it was
one
like
heart.
I was high enough that like I wasn't gonna clip through one of those purple blocks, and then the surfboard saved me.
Yo, the surfboard's really the hero here.
Yeah, exactly. First try. See, even chat acknowledges that I did that level first try.
Chat knows.
yep.
All right. So here's the World 7 auto scroller, which there's actually not that much auto scrolling. Nice. This section's pretty cool. I like this section.
Yeah. I took an extra hard damage, that's fine.
Yep. The hearts don't really matter at this point anyway.
Yeah.
Once you're past this.
Once you're past this, like, the only way to die is, one of the fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not doing what it's supposed to do.
Which does happen enough, anyway.
It happens often enough.
And like these levels also are like the temple levels, but there's no checkpoints or anything either, so
Yeah.
you're stuck just getting all in one go. This section terrifies me.
This section, yeah.
I do that. I just go slow too. I'm like, I don't even care. Nice. Good 7-2, that's for sure.
Yep.
Especially with
That's
not
solid.
wanting to redo the minecart section. Just, take it slow a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so only one level left now.
Yeah.
And, well, you already know what I'm about to say, but 7-3 is a really cool level, but a really hard level, too.
I haven't heard you say that at all, Tim. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I haven't said that all run.
No, not once.
I was actually eyeing this level a little bit before this run. I was practicing earlier tonight, and actually I think I beat my LPB like twice.
Yo, nice.
I was watching DKS PB, and like I was like, oh, he's doing stuff that like I'm not doing in this level. Let me try and do that.
Cool. Oh yeah. You got all the good stuff going here.
Yeah.
I like that this is the end of this run. I think it's a good level at the end of the run.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just like pretty cool. It's not like a boss fight or whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Nice save. Nice.
Oh, yeah, I almost overshot that platform. That was terrifying.
That was a good call in knowing when to stop early, which is like pretty risky sometimes to go for it. Do.
It's amazing watching how you're playing these like more difficult endgame levels and you're still like skipping so many of the enemies that you're clearly intended to be bouncing on.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the game was designed for DK, and you can beat it solo DK. So they have to kind of place all that stuff. Nice, Void.
Oh wow, speedy.
GG.
Is that time?
Great momentum.
Time
almost.
is when you see the hard mode unlocked screen. So
Okay.
I'll tell you, it's coming up in like maybe 10 seconds.
Good run.
Thank you. And time.
Nice. Good job, Void.
Hell yeah. Nice run.
We did it. Nice run.
Yep. What was the final time?
2:32:01.
No, I didn't beat estimate.
Oh no.
Probably because of the meltdown in 7-1. That's okay.
True.
Yeah.
So
Hope you
did
guys
you-
enjoyed.
Did you want to show the Metroid ship while you do
Oh,
shoutouts?
yeah.
Yo, you have to.
Yep.
It's been a while
ship,
since
I
I've
should
seen
say. But yeah, while you're doing that, if you want to do shoutouts, like plug yourself, whatever you want to say here.
Yeah. Well, I guess thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys liked the run. If you guys liked what you saw, if you guys like me and my, either the black and white cam, the beard, the long hair, or the dumb French Canadian accent, please follow my stream, twitch.tv/void with the 0 between the V and the O. I speedrun a ton of games, this one included. Most I think nowadays I'm gonna be working on DKC 2 to prep for GDQ 2022. But yeah, this is Samus's ship, by the way, in the background. You can see.
Oh, I
it.
see it. Yeah,
Yep.
There it is. Hidden
that's
foundation.
really subtle.
Yeah.
Very subtle. And like, if you don't like find this secret area, it's like much harder to see. Like you can still see it, like if you get past it, but like usually you wouldn't think about like looking at the background when you're doing this platforming.
Yeah, it's really cool back there.
What about you, newbie?
Yeah, plug yourself, newbie.
Yeah, I'm twitch.tv/notsonewbie, just like it's spelled up there. I also speedrun mostly, and other random things. I'm playing a lot of Dread right now, and speedrunning Dread, because that game is also great. Speaking of Metroid ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for commentating the run, UB. That was awesome. I had a great time.
Dude, thanks for having me. That was super fun.
Yeah, and thanks for hosting, Rail.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Always happy to come on the GDQ Hotfix whenever available.
Yeah, so this was a lot of fun. Thanks for coming on. Just as a reminder, this was a run that somebody recommended to me. Just reached out to Void to have it on the show. So if you think you know a run that would be good for the Spotlight, type !Spotlight in chat. There's a form there linked that you can fill out. Tell us about games and speedruns that we might not know about to have on the show. Otherwise, we would appreciate it if you consider subscribing, because Hotfix is funded in part thanks to your subscriptions and bits. And if you tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, we've got more Hotfix coming up pretty much every night of the week at this point. Set weekends usually starting a little bit earlier, around 1 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you all enjoyed it. We're going to take a quick break here, and we're going to find somebody to raid. So if you've been, you're enjoying the speedrunning content, we'll send you in the direction of somebody else. Cheer them on, wish them good luck, and then we'll see you tomorrow.